Yes.
Moi? Oh no.
That is the name that you have chosen
Yes,
to go
yes.
by.
It's me. All right,
My
sure.
name is me.
Last time on the Skull and Shackles, was a lot of would say upkeep. There was purchasing of things, selling of things in White Lily or Lily White, and then we sailed up north to bring the fearsome tide out of Bright Glass Isle's terrible evil cove. We encountered some creepy leshies up there and their crab allies who wanted us to stop doing what we're doing because all the juicy corpses would flood out if we opened up the caves. Tried to negotiate, failed. We defeated them quite handily and then started the repair works. Sadly, we got a really nasty storm, a 9 versus storm that descended upon us, and we escaped to the Magpie to try to sort of just ride it out, which we did with some lucky and unlucky rolls. It was a close call, but we made it through a Category 9 storm. I like to think that Besmara blew us a kiss or something, you know. And having survived that without losing anyone, which was great, because we didn't have that many to spare, we got everything up and running. The fearsome tide was repaired. We loaded on our new crew and set sail on it, while Hinson took the Magpie Princess over to Quent, restocking, and then he was going to go and do some nice light work. We have thus set course south towards what's it called, Tidewater Rock, where Krupp has told us that there is a strange and mysterious pirate fortress of old that could be claimed as our secret base or pirate cove, from which we can reave and pillage the Fever Seas. So that is currently where we're going. It would be nice if that place was sort of uninhabited and could just be taken over, but there's probably something nasty living in Tidewater Rock. We'll see, but that's where we're going.
Yes, that is where you wish to go. And so we pick up on the fearsome tide. Oh well, just have puppy.
Yes, shipdog. You give him a little sailor hat. Or a pirate bandana.
Is a frequent feature.
Yes. Both in pictures and videos.
He has a bandana around. But
It does. It does have.
Scarf, you know?
It has a scarf. Yeah. Just put
Very handsome man.
Yes. Quite strapping.
Yes.
Very nice. I believe he's seeing himself at the window's reflection.
Yeah.
There's
Oh
a
God!
dog looking
There's
in
a
through the
dog
slanted
so
window.
close.
Yeah.
Or a creeper. Looks like one too.
Yeah.
All right. So, we're by Quent. It seems. No, the Magpie Princess is.
No, we're
You're
not.
by. Where are you?
We should.
There's no ship.
Yeah, I think we should just rename that token maybe to ours and just Magpie. Who knows what the Magpie Princess is currently?
We specifically did not go to Quent.
No, I think we just sort of sailed by Lily White again.
Yeah.
Sort of went this like way I seem to recall. Maybe Little Opara? Didn't we pass Little Opara?
Talked about it.
Oh, we passed it.
I think you discussed this path, but I don't know that we actually decided on which way to go.
No, we said no to that path, and that we
Yeah.
would just go around Lillywhite
Oh,
again.
Yeah.
I've been muted for a while. Yes, we passed it. We passed. We talked about it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, we passed Little Opara, right? I distinctly
Yep,
remember
that's correct.
talking about it.
yeah, the blue path is
I don't see the blue path.
Hanson, and the purple one was.
There was no blue
us.
path.
Oh yeah, I think they're both gone.
Got a fearsome tide here. Seems to be working.
Oh,
There.
Where are the drawings?
You went to Lillywhite. There, and then from here, I suppose you sailed towards the rock.
Yes, I believe that's what we did.
At the Goblin Isles.
Yes.
Yes,
The ship isn't battered, is it?
I believe it is. Yeah.
Oh.
32 health. It
It's
says.
not in a great spot. 32? That doesn't seem like that.
Seems to be what it says.
Oh.
But you've been keeping track of the days and the repairs and stuff.
The Magpie Princess is at 59 out of 75, and I don't have a token for the Fearsome Tide, which I have on a Google sheet.
Okay, I have a token here. I could just. I have 2. I'm just going to delete one of them. I hope that wasn't something important.
Well, the Fearsome Tide should be at full health, right? Like we just repaired it.
No, we were in the storm, right?
Yeah, on the Magpie.
Oh,
Yes, you're right. It should be in full health. Don't worry.
Yep, there we go.
weren't
Alright.
we in a storm on my way gone from here? From where we were?
That was by Bright Glass Isle
Oh,
while trying to get this ship out.
ah.
Yep, that's before that.
It's true. Good also collectively remembering. Yeah, for now, the Fearsome Tide is in good shape.
Excellent.
So, moving towards this rumored island, Krupp sort of sidles up next to whoever is steering, as he tends to do.
Yes.
Whenever you sort of get close to a place, he gets excited, right? He sort of has memories of many places in the Shackles, and he does like telling stories, especially if they're about curses or creepy things.
Uh-huh.
Sailor's lore, as it were. Which you're all pretty good at anyway. But canonically in the book, he basically has
How do we think we
every
got so
chapter tells stories.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, there she is. The Windward Isle. Whereupon Tidewood Rock, the watchtower is constructed. Watch it out, miss. When we get close, it's quite a dangerous place to approach.
How so?
Though it's true, one of the past Hurricane Kings started here.
Well,
So
Part
the
of
place
this-
is small. Only been there once. The locals, they are guarded, especially when ships come by. We can see if they fly a flag. If they do, well, then they're under the protection of some other captain, and taking the isle would be trouble. But I think for a time they haven't been. So Francis, I know this only because Harrigan killed the last captain who claimed it.
Did he?
I
Would you say that Tidewater Rock is well known then?
Aye, so does in legends, and the name of Tidewater Rock is well known, yes.
But the location is not.
Oh, I suppose you can find it fairly easily. It's not invisible, certainly. When we get close, we'll be able to see the top of it. It is not a hidden fortress. It is a bit of a... it's more of a prestige thing to claim it. I mean, you're challenging fate and... moreover, securing yourself an excellent spot for sea and shipping lanes, ships that come in.
Arvis will appear towards the island using the spyglass that we have.
You can see a small island, very low. Middle of it has like a bunch of trees on it. It looks like a thin coral reef sort of surrounding it. Not too uncommon. It has sort of a crescent shape with a lagoon in the middle. You can't see the middle of the lagoon, but he can see something constructed sort of at the edge of the lagoon, which is a rather tall watchtower, from where a little figure is peering back at the ship with a
Oh, really?
spyglass. They seem to have a couple of ballistae up there and sort of move about a little bit. This curve sort of narrows and leans down to like look along the spyglass. Those old eyes certainly can't see that far. The secret of Tidewater Rock is in the name. The waters, it rises up round the tower. The little lagoon in there, it has a strong tidal effect. So, most times of the day, the entryway to the tower is flooded entirely. Some part of the day, it is simply a difficult walk through. Well, a few meters of water to get to it. Too little for a ship to sail or for a creature to swim, but enough to slow down anyone trying to walk through it while they pepper you with the ballista bolts and crossbows. Generally, most captains leave it alone because it is simply not worth it. After all, if you sail close enough for them to reasonably begin disembarking and walking to the tower itself, they could simply shoot at your ship all the while with those ballistae. Many captains would not like their ship to be sunk in order to try to take a watchtower. If you come the right time of day, though, then you can walk upon the sand and get there without the water impeding you. Still, your ship will be in easy view of their ballistae. No real way around that. Suppose right now that's not a benefit exactly, but, well, who knows? I don't see a flag up there. And Artemis doesn't either. There's no flag on the little flagpole.
Artemis shakes his head. I don't see a flag either. However, there are clearly ballistae up there and people moving about as he sort of squints. Could you do like a perception check to try to see more details?
Sure. Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, you could also get the navigator to do it. If you like the spy.
All right, sure.
Person.
Who's the spyglass navigator?
Yes.
Hands the spyglass back over. There seems to be some people on top there, Grass. Could you perhaps discern more?
Let's take a look, shall we?
And then preferably cast them down with lightning or something for the audacity to claim our fortress.
You look, narrowing your eyes, and you see it's clearly a couple of sort of loosely dressed, what seems like a sort of like a militiamen, or like clearly not like dangerous sailors or heavily armed soldiers. They are wearing like a bit of chainmail. They got crossbows sort of slung over their backs and a couple of spears. As you look, though, someone comes up the path. Someone wearing not a helmet, with looks like an older man wearing a bit more of a robust armor. Comes up and sort of looks and peers, clearly asking a few questions. Right then. Nods up with a wave of the hand and goes back down. As Krupp says, these be the locals, I think. It's not necessarily people who sail the ships anymore. Tidewater Rock has been a popular place for you to, captains, you see, Captain. They tend to, some of them, a bit of a, sort of looks around for the words. You see, Captain is a very attractive title, Captain, and sometimes a bit of a tryst leads to a offspring of one kind or another, and when you have a fortress, it makes sense that you put the child there to grow. It has formed a small contingent of locals upon the island. They grow fruit further in, and they hunt for crabs and fishing and such. It's enough to sustain them well enough.
So the offspring living on the island is, well, the children of some sort of pirate affairs then, and they have just lingered.
Often, say, fierce buccaneers and the like, surely.
Oh, it's all right, all right. How many people do you reckon live on the island then?
Not many. He sort of shakes his head.
20.
Yeah, basically.
Excellent. Welcome aboard.
It's a few. Likely a few trained to watch the tower, and a few more to tend to the plantation. Nothing more than that.
What would you think if we approached? Would they be amenable to a discussion of the ownership of the tower, do you reckon, or should we?
As I say, they are known to trade every now and then. After all, ships come here, merchants and the like, pass the tower, and if you have goods stocked by pirates, for example, they will buy it off you cheap. A merchant, seeing a pirate behind him, sailing him away, might think that he has been caught, and go here to stash his plunder for a price. Keeping it out of the hands of a pirate who may not dare to approach the rock. When kept by a captain, I certainly would not approach it, but if there is no flag, I suppose it might not hurt to see what's inside. Even if we decide to take it by force, a look might do good.
Odds. Very well. Very good. Then, I suppose we shall approach when the water is right.
Ooh, about that, perhaps we may be able to take advantage and manipulate some things. If they're expecting to be safe during certain times, maybe there's a blind side to be taken advantage of. Malachi, could I... Tempest has water lore as a skill. Could I think about this water trap that sort of forces you to have to... approach it in certain ways at certain times, and maybe there's something that could be nudged there that opens up a new way for us.
Well, we do have the ability to breathe underwater, a lot of us. We could certainly just swim in.
Give me
I'm just thinking about the ship
water
and stuff
lore
as
check.
well.
It seems like too relevant to not be used.
Yeah. Water lore. Go.
Looking at the water here, it will raise several meters, flooding the bottom floor of the tower. Looking at the construction, it's quite clear that that part of the tower is often flooded and likely made to be flooded. Suggesting that they have, the door probably isn't the like super tough to deal with, because it's like a wet, made to be flooded door. But like, don't live in the bottom part. They would likely live in the upper parts, since nobody wants their rooms to get flooded all the time. Suggesting the bottom part is more of a gauntlet. Swimming to the tower certainly is viable, though you would guess, looking at it, that the windows are fairly small. The way to get in around the whole water trap would be to probably fly onto the top of the tower. That doesn't seem to have any particular protections against that.
Right, but
likely it's beyond the purview for most people to do.
But say
Beyond that, the beach basically is fairly narrow along the edge of the water, even on low tide, and a sort of stair will lead up to the door at the bottom.
I was thinking that
Swimming through the highest tide is possible, but
yeah, that was if the way in is usually flooded at high tide. If we somehow can get in water breathing, at high tide, we could take them by surprise quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
They might not.
Yeah,
necessarily
whatever time they're
that.
expecting to be a bad opening for us, we find a way to take advantage of that. A lot of us can swim. It makes sense.
Though it is worth considering that the ship already from this distance is in full view of the tower, and they will likely keep an eye on any ships that are close by.
Well, we could do it by night. Hard to see what the ship does in the middle of the night. It's not like there's street lights out here.
Underwater in the dark.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Sahagin.
Yeah, exactly. Women have advanced that way. Or we just walk up, bowl as you please, and kick down the door.
Imagine not having night vision.
Weird.
Oh,
Briny depths.
yeah.
I don't know. Either we approach on the most opportune tide and risk suffering some ballista bolts on the way in, or we try to infiltrate on the cover of darkness. That's how I see it. We could, of course, raid the plantations. Just go after them, and I mean, you'll be
Why?
pretty.
It's just
You'll be
some-
pretty in your watchtower, but you know, you have wife and kids over here. They might suffer if you don't come out. That's certainly a pirate thing to do.
Burn the land.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, it doesn't seem very daring.
Reeve and
cool.
pillage.
Just seems sort of. Like,
Yeah.
Considering how low on manpower we currently are, an approach that maybe lets us use these people for something useful would be good. Threatening their family, I mean,
Yeah.
it'll work for a time. Might get us the tower, but certainly not them as reliable workers.
Yes,
Then,
and if they are the kids of past captains, maybe we don't want to inquire too much personal grief with them if it can be evaded.
If negotiations don't work out, then we can fake that we are preparing for a frontal assault and then infiltrate. So while they think they still have time, we suddenly arrive under cover of night, under cover of water, one of those things. I think we're fairly adept at swimming and all that, I agree.
Alright, so you would like to negotiate.
I think it would be a good first step.
There do be the chance, though, that they do not like Harrigan after all, since he betrayed and killed the last protector of the tower.
Well, we
Exactly.
Don't need
Enemy of my
Seems like
enemy.
A common enemy is certainly good.
His name was Smithy, Captain Smithy.
Captain Smithy. Alright.
Yeah.
In addition, if they agree to work for us, that would of course mean that they are likely to get paid regularly, like crew does, which is certainly a powerful argument for working for us. And they once again enjoy protection, which at this very moment they might be wishing for against us in this situation.
Help
Not
me,
to
help
mention, if we
you.
plan on stashing our plunder here, that we need someone to protect it while we're away.
Alright, fair enough. Let's approach as
And-
friends.
And if they don't agree to our generous offer, then we kill specifically all of those who disagree, and the rest can decide to be loyal.
Aye.
Aye.
Yeah. The last owner, protector of the rock, was Iron Burt Smithy.
Iron Birth Smithy.
Known
Alright.
for having a ship that he plated with iron.
Wow. Quite the ship. How on earth did it float?
The
Artemis shakes
official
his head.
story is that he sailed too far into the Eye of Dago and disappeared, along with his good friend Harrigan.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's the official story, huh?
Yes, though no one believes it because
Yes, yes.
it's Harrigan.
Sargon who told it.
Harrigan wasn't really as much of a good friend. Kurt will say it's more like they had a common enemy who Harrigan then joined up with to betray him.
Who,
And he
and
betrayed
who
the
was
other guy
that?
too.
Oh,
Yes, sank both of them. Efficient day for Harrigan. Though a double betrayal, I suppose, is a bit. Suppose
Yeah.
it should not become a. People do not trust Harrigan much more, except when he gives his word, I suppose.
Very well. Then prepare our skiff and bring a white flag that we can sail under to denote that we are here for parley.
You got your hat.
Yes, sure got my sweet hat. Oh, I need to buy a new little skiff at some point. Maybe build one. But yes, Artemis will turn
The
the.
Fearsome Tide had two.
I think it has
It's dead.
spots.
They would have to be restored.
Yeah,
You have to buy them.
we had space for two. Yeah.
It's not one of the things that you were forced to do because It's not necessary strictly
All right.
Yeah, that's fair.
to do.
Then we will do exactly that.
We'll loot some at some point.
Steal some boats. This is the Goblin Isle. Sure, there's some goblin boats around.
I mean, we're planning on raiding ships. Someone's
Yeah.
gonna have some working skiffs.
Oh,
that
I'm sure they fish and
we
whatnot.
can take.
All right. Officers, gather up and let's go.
All right.
Yar.
Arr, me hearties.
Sindara.
I'm gonna say the
Helm is yours.
goblin boats are logs
First
with
mate
like a
Sindara,
handle on it.
the bridge is yours.
Let's see the weather today. The weather today is.
It's all the
no
night
wind.
versus. Oh,
No
God,
wind,
no.
but actually, further north it would certainly be a storm, but here it is just heavy rain, which is not that common down in the south here. But with the aftershocks of that wonderful
It's
hurricane.
difficult to look heroic in heavy rain, but we'll try.
No, it's not. No. You take the hat off. You're in the boat, and you run the hand through your
Oh,
white
sure,
hair.
yeah.
Yeah, no, look at that hair. That's
Yeah.
perfect for rain.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fluttering.
Yes.
My
Tempest,
like messy hair just gets like flat and floppy. That's not great.
Yeah.
Tempest, you need to create some wind so it can dramatically flop my hair as we arrive.
Yeah, get in here.
Yeah.
Already got the channel elements going. Isn't water and wind the best?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's like rock concert when they have like a big
Looks at-
fan on the head guitar so his hair blows back when he plays.
Yes, that's right.
Looks at
Exactly
that
like
nice cotton clothes
Yep.
for sailing in tropical places. Yes. Wind and rain is great. Completely drenched.
I assume then, given the map, that we arrive without getting a ballista bolt at us.
Yes, you
Excellent.
do. They clearly look at you, but you can see the ballista doesn't actually turn much towards you. It stays on your ship.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
With the promise, that troublemakers will just have their mast shut off or the sails ruined, or sort of a mutually assured destruction.
Oh, sure. Yeah,
Armed to neutrality.
yeah, we'll kill. We'll kill all of ourselves and you.
I was gonna
We
say,
would do the
Gabby.
Yeah.
Gabby
You can
felt,
murder all of us, but
bad.
you will lose your boat. And that
Yeah.
is something you care deeply about more than this watchtower typically.
Probably.
Gabby did feel bad for leaving the ballista she was manning, pointing up there. She's like, "Oh."
Yeah, Gabby was pointing back at
Are
them.
you sure? Yeah, well, obviously. Even if
They
Gabby
shoot.
hit-
They sink the ship. You destroy the tower with ballista. No,
Yeah.
like no one has anything. Just
Yep.
on a beach now with nothing. It's like,
Yep.
yeah, it's not a
Alright.
win either.
Artemis will
Yeah.
walk
Her
up to the
people, let's
door.
go.
You walk towards the door. All right.
Yes.
As you look at the tower, it is indeed fairly tall.
Hmm.
It is 5 stories on it. The top one being sort of a ballista top of the tower. There's crenellations and stuff. It's built by thick, very thick, like reinforced stone walls built into what is a steep sort of cliff, disallowing
nice.
really approach from any other direction. You believe this tower could, at least the foundation level, could probably take like a heavy explosive and be pretty okay with it. Certainly built to last.
Now, how you said it was mostly covered by water, right?
It seems like the tide rises up past this entire bottom level.
So is there like seaweed and mussels on it?
Yeah, that would be.
Great.
Artemis will
It's
knock
like
on the
a-
door.
Clams and
farm.
stuff. Yes. Let me just see here. You want to go and visit them, be all friendly.
Yes. Oh, now.
With
Tempest
like
grabs
a
a bottle of
more
wine
elves
before
subtext.
leaving the ship.
70 feet tall tower.
We all have that dialogue option you get in Owlcat games. Die. It's on the
Yeah.
it's on the tree. Whatever happens, you can always press that.
As we
Just
approach, Tempest will go into their bag, into the sleeves, and pull out. I thought just in case we have a need for parlay, that it would be great to have brought a nice bottle of wine for us to share. Relax,
Ah.
ease tensions.
Incredible forethought.
Um,
Excellent.
Gabby
Yes.
nods and brings out the brew that she has been brewing.
Oh,
go.
no.
Tempest, I had the exact same idea.
Oh, goblin
wow.
cheese.
There we go.
Does anyone have a box of chocolate then? It's like he has
as you
completed.
sort of approach the tower,
There we go. I bought whatever we needed.
from upstairs at the very top, by the ballistae, 70 foot up, you see someone look over the edge. It is the man you saw through the spyglass, an older man, not old but certainly sort of past middle age. Looks out over the top down at you. Then sort of the head goes back in, and then a woman's face looks out. She also looks a bit older, not as old as him, but certainly middle-aged, past sort of what's considered noble lady prime.
Sure.
But beautiful from the look of it. She looks out over the edge, and then sort of makes eye contact if you look up. Right?
Oh, sure.
I was gonna say Gabby is waving. Yeah.
Then she calls down with a light Galton accent
Mm.
and speaks. Welcome to the tower. What brings you here, Captain?
Madam, a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Captain Artemis Keen of the Fearsome Tide. These are my officers, and we have come under the flag of parley to speak with you of a mutually beneficial arrangement that we wish to offer you.
Narrowed eyes and a skeptical look upon this captain as he glances over everyone. Give me a diplomacy check here.
Artemis will...
This is for first impressions, if you have
Okay.
anything with age.
Perhaps over a bottle of wine.
Shake the bottle in the back.
Perhaps
She
over a
just lifts
song.
it up.
I do actually
Yeah,
have that.
takes a swig just to prove it's not poisoned.
Me check. Yes, I do have Glad Hand. Immediately make diplomacy to make an impression. A creature need to converse. If I fail, I can engage in 1 minute conversation to try again. So I get a free roll, basically. I am glad handing.
I was more thinking ultimatum rather than parley, but I suppose this works.
Whatever works.
We just need to get in the door once we're in there.
No, I don't want that ballista to shoot at our ship.
Let
We
me,
don't have a ship right.
fair lady, let me sing you the first verse of the incredible story of the crew of the Fearsome Tide. Let me sing you
The second verse.
the second verse.
This one was a rough day while writing
Please
that
re-roll
one.
that.
Let me
Please
Might
sing
need
you.
to try
Let me sing you the second verse.
Yes,
It's a little bit to get
okay,
going.
great.
Yes,
It was a bad
Season
day
2
when
is
that
where
verse was
it gets
written.
really good.
Yeah, exactly.
Of how we
5
betrayed and
sessions of
killed
just being
Captain
bullied.
Lantari. I mean,
I mean,
how
No,
we
think
found
about
the
the
ship of
How
Oh no,
we-
she did the betrayal. We just did
betrayed
the
and
murder.
killed Captain Barnab. No.
How we,
the
Captain
one.
Plug. No,
yes,
no.
how
The
how
three mutinies of the
Yes,
crew
yes.
of.
the horrible bloodbath. No. Oh,
Sing of all the abuse
Well, we killed
took.
all the were-shark. Well,
yeah. Except one. She's here.
for one.
pointing.
we brought her to the tower.
please let
Took
her in.
here. Yes, she's just very friendly.
She might like me more than me looking like a goblin, considering their neighbors.
Maybe.
Honestly.
All right. Well, the first check would be a bit of a failure, but this one is not a failure.
I'd quit
So,
Pathfinder if a 32 was a failure.
Yeah, that would have been rough.
Be higher level for that, right? But she
Uh.
isn't that high level.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is, well, Captain, I suppose my day is somewhat empty, So I will certainly entertain you, and I do like having curious guests.
Hmm.
Then, it says, Captain Royster will come get you and lead you further up.
It's called Royster? Sounds like oyster.
Yes.
Yes,
No,
I've
she
heard that a
can't be
lot.
saying that to
How
her friend.
astute.
Like, it's like, oh, sounds like oyster.
How do you spell that? Like cake?
Uh-huh.
I'm getting hungry now.
Like a mix between a rooster and an oyster. Gabby's scribbling
see,
now in the sand.
You hear a clicking of the locking mechanism down here.
Is it
Mhm.
locked?
It's a
With...
solid oaken door covered in like barnacles and stuff.
I was gonna say, that iron must be rusty.
Oaken.
Soon as it
Yes, but
opens,
the lock is, or is this a
Yeah.
bar?
as soon as it opens, everyone does boarding action and get in.
Yeah.
Aha! Wow, look at this
Yeah,
fucker.
it looks- Yeah,
What? That's a shifty captain. Look at him.
he's got a shield
Mm.
and a plate mail. Sort of sits back. Looks like a proper royal knight
Wow.
of old Taldor a little bit. You know,
Ugh.
sort of imagine him on a horse fighting a dragon.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
His younger days.
Should introduce him to Gelazar.
I was gonna
Back,
say,
sort of-
we should have worn our get-ups, I guess.
He sort of looks, steps back. You know, he does this sort of a little bit like a side eye, like looks at Artemis and up and down. So says,
He
"This
takes
way,
me for a
Captain
churl.
Keen." He's just sort of you don't know which way he voted on inviting you in.
Right.
Mm.
What a
Pulls his
lovely.
mustache slightly this way. This part is usually flooded somewhat, so be careful not to slip. Climbs up the
That's
ladder.
where you store your food.
Hmm.
That would
Through
make
here.
it into an
He takes
oyster
and
farm.
unlocks a door.
Oh.
Ah,
Oh, a multi-layered
Careful,
map.
it's
This
cramped.
is very cool.
it is cramped.
Hmm.
Look at these guys.
Through
Oh
here.
my God!
We're
What is
all
that?
we're all
Jesus
climbing
Christ
up that
almighty.
stair, and it's just we're all waiting on the one guy to
Praxis, shoot it.
It's called a child.
enter.
This way.
Some sort of horrible.
I've heard tales.
The old man sort of
Child.
Captain.
as a child sits here looking at you.
There be the cursed
Eats some
child.
sort of toffee. This way.
Old man wizard over there. All right. Hi. Hello.
Hello, everyone.
They
This
look at
is
you.
nothing but pleasant.
The old man like nods. The kid's just like staring at you.
Hi.
Thank you,
You
for
have
having
a
us
very
into
nice
your home.
beard.
This way. Just continue up.
Is it real?
Yes, it's real.
Cool. This Gabby just like strolls past.
Oh, very impressive.
Oh,
Oh.
which way did everyone go?
Oh, we're trying to get up here.
Yeah.
Aha!
upstairs. Okay.
Wow. What a lady.
Yes.
You can't see anything.
Well, here you go.
Wow.
Yeah, Lady
Ooh.
Smythe.
Spiky.
As you come in here, she sort of gestures to the table. One of the guards seems to have put food up on it.
Wow,
And,
wow.
and it looks like a not a too fancy meal, but certainly a home cooked meal. Right?
Oh, that's nice.
As she gestures, please take a seat.
Absolutely. Artemis will sweep
It's all
rakishly
coming
down,
together.
making sure, there's a couple of buttons unbuttoned in the shirt and all that.
Come out of the rain, please. We've had a lot of that lately. Hopefully, you didn't get caught out in the storm a few days ago.
Oh, no. We were far to the north a few days ago. Much
So
worse.
the tower is sheltered from most of it, really. The island sort of keeps the waves manageable, but well, the lightning sometimes strikes.
Smiles and says, "Oh, I presume
Just
then.
looks wistfully at that.
I presume then that you must be Lady Smythe."
She answers, "I am glad to hear that my name precedes me."
Absolutely, Lady Smythe. It just so happens that you, of course, wonder why me and my crew and my ship have come to your fair island and interesting tower. But it
Sarge
is...
steps up and begins pouring wine for everyone.
Ah, yes,
So
yes.
nice crystal glasses, you know.
All right. Take a few sips for sure.
It's good, you know.
Huh.
Probably stolen from someone. It's hard to tell where it's from. It has the label at some point has washed off.
Sure.
But,
Can I do like a is the wine poison check? Is that a thing?
like a rude assumption check, I guess.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
that
Gabby
would
just
maybe like
Just wait,
a
wait
Gabby
until
just
they
has
sip it
Artemis.
first.
Yeah.
seems like maybe medicine would be used for like checking the
Sure.
health of something.
Gabby
Maybe?
just looks at Artemis for a bit and then she drinks.
Max, you tell me you don't have wine
Praxu
lore?
doesn't see anything that might be poisoned. And again, I mean, alcohol technically is poison, right? So
True. Just the good kind.
doesn't seem more poisoned than other wine he's drunk.
Yeah, still won't touch it. Maybe he'll like pretend to touch it, but not really.
What do I know about
Gabby.
this wine?
Brewing lore.
Well,
Behold.
Gabby knows this. Gabby's smart. Gabby knows this. How does Gabby know this? Well, because Gabby's from Blood Cove. This wine isn't from Blood Cove, but certainly is the kind that passes through. It is from some of the plantations down in Sargawa. They have quite a lot of vineyards there, tended by slaves, obviously. But then again, pretty much everything down there is. So that's not really anything spectacular about it. It is made to mimic Chilish wine, though produced cheaper. And Chilish wine experts would definitely swear that there is a massive difference. Gabby, though, with a crit there, doesn't think there's that much of a difference. If you relabeled them, then maybe you could even sell it as the other thing.
Ooh, that seems like a good scam.
Surely that's not something anyone's ever done before.
Yeah, I was gonna say Gabby sweats.
But you know what? It's good wine. It's tasty, but not super expensive. Which you know, makes some people think it's trash. Well, in reality, it's just pretty good wine if you like wine.
Now, do they have the original label like on it, or are they pretending it's the fancy one?
No, it just seems like it washed off. Presumably,
Right.
it might have been taken at some point from a sunken ship.
Yeah.
You know, the goods certainly have that sort of view. The plates, there's like 3 different types of plates. They're all fancy, but from 3 different like,
It's charming.
Well,
you know, there's silverware, but slightly different like flower decorations and stuff, suggesting they came from different
oh, sure.
lootings of silverware.
Lady Smythe, we are here because we are a reformed, shall we say, crew that split after a very rude disagreement with one Captain Harrigan, of which I believe you are familiar. We are out to ply our trade away from him, but, you know, we also have retained some from his crew, specifically the cook. Krupp. Master Krupp has given us the basic information of your island and this wonderful tower. And since we seem to have a potential of beneficial working together against a potential common enemy, we thought it might be a good thing to talk a little bit.
Why?
Why?
That is unexpected, she'll say.
Artemis smiles and says, well, I have been told I am many things. Unexpected, certainly one of them.
She leans forward slightly. I hope you enjoy the wine, Captain. And do tell me more of this plot. I've not met this man, Harrigan himself, but I have heard the reputation of the kinds of things that he does, and I do not think I would like to meet him.
Madam, I can
You
assure you
wouldn't.
that he is thoroughly unpleasant. Now, as I said, me and the crew, and then
So
Artemis.
how can I help you?
Artemis will sort of launch in sort of a short version of our story, glossing over some of the finer details and whatnot, but basically trying to present the case that we are interested in plying our trade in the waters of the Fever Sea, while building up our strength to challenge greater and more fearsome battles in the future. One of them, certainly Harrigan, of which we plot to run into and probably take out in the future. But to do that, we need to begin somewhere, and this is a good place to start. A formal alliance would seem quite useful to us. We would have a nice watchtower and, dare I say, somewhat of a pirate cove to operate out from. In return, we would offer the protection of, the fearsome tide and its crew, and myself, of course. We are competent, to say the least. Given all that we have survived, I am sure you will agree.
Give me a diplomacy check.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh.
Okay-ish.
Yeah. She inspects slightly. Well, it seems like you would want to come and go as you please then.
Yes.
And beyond your protection, what would be our guarantee that this doesn't turn into a whole different sort of affair very quickly once we allow you in?
Artemis drums his fingers slowly on the table and says, well, I suppose you don't have too much of a guarantee. I mean, who can tell what's in a man's heart except the man himself? But our intentions are certainly honest. We've had a series of severe challenges behind us, and therefore we are inclined to meet the future with some diplomacy and some grace if we can. We are a crew that is certainly interested in plying our trade, but for example, we do not fall into the category of slave trading like some of the other captains do. We are not Shallaxians. We are freedom-loving privateers, I should say. If I had what was his name again? Shaggy and Scooby. No, what was the White Lily captain names?
The pirate lords
Shaggy and
of Lily White.
Yeah, it was like
Dilla, Mona, and Shaggard.
oh yeah, Shaggy, yeah.
Little Shaggard. That's where that came from.
Yeah,
Uh,
a nice guy. Yeah, just quite rude.
Very memorable.
Dylan,
Well,
Mona,
Big
and
Shaggard was his dad. So.
Yeah, little Shaggard. Yes. We have interest in keeping your people here quite happy and safe, because if we do, you will be able to help us, and hopefully help us in a way that you would feel is of benefit to you and of your own free will. It seems to me this will ensure a better quality of the cooperation than if we came by force.
Also,
Almost
perhaps
certainly.
we will find some fine goods, like this lovely silverware and stuff that we might not have particularly use for, but, that could ensure maybe other people could have use for it. As she looks around, like
Mhm.
nodding approvingly. She likes this like mix of things. Certainly, it looks great.
Yeah, War Master Gabby is absolutely
Like
correct.
porcelain plates are not great for
It's
on a
it's a
boat, but
style you call pirate fancy.
Yes, yes. Pirate
yes, it's like they're
kitsch.
not great for sailing on wild seas. But I mean, if
We,
they want fancy
Yeah.
porcelain cups, I mean, that's
we would be happy to sell or trade any plunder we come across, of course, and we would be interested in resupplying here. I understand you have plantations of the sort that we could find useful for supplying the crew. Something that, of course, will be impossible if we were to reeve and pillage the place.
We do have plantations. They are not very fruitful, though, and approaching the nearby islands proves difficult, as recently Sahagin have been plaguing our shores, making fishing difficult.
Ah, yes.
The
Good news.
the other islands also are infested. She looked at Gabby. They have a sizable population of goblins.
Understood.
Gabby nods. Yes, goblins are interesting neighbors to have, certainly.
Yes, they are.
Lady Smythe, I might ask you then, what will make you feel safer with our presence here?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Captain. I have not heard of your name from any of the visiting captains. That tells me you're still somewhat new at this. Your name has not spread far enough to come here. And, well, we do have visitors from time to time.
You would have to go
I'm
to
willing to-
Lillywhite to hear our legend as of right now.
I'm willing to help you help me. But I'm not here to play second fiddle forever.
Uh-huh.
I want what I used to have. Respect, a modicum of power. Enough that I can go to, say, the Opera House in Lopara and be respected.
All right.
To do so, well, this is the Shackles, you see. She takes a small piece of cloth. It looks like a black, probably cut from a sail at some point, or maybe a flag, or maybe a pirate banner. Upon it is engraved, embroidered, a Bismaran symbol as he puts it on the table. And power in the Shackles comes from the free captains. You aren't a free captain, but neither was my old husband at the time of him ascending this tower. I propose this, Captain, that if you wish to use this place as a base and a place to grow, if we raise your banner and spread your name, then, when we have proven that it works, you and I shall marry. Under the laws of the Shackles, I shall become Lady Keen, was it?
Correct.
And I shall use that name to carry myself in circles. Captains shall quiver at the thought of what you would do to them if they put me to harm.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, then our fortunes shall be joint. We do have some here, and those would be put to use. Tau would be useful to you, and if you're not aware of the customs of Besmaran weddings, they have a more limited time limit than most. So if
They
you become
expire in a year.
brutish, if you become brutish or uncouth or begin doing things that I would not want to associate with, or the other way around, we can simply end it then and there. And yet, for the duration of such a marriage, Besmaran customs protects me, and I suppose you, from treachery.
Artemis smiles towards Lady Smythe and says, "It is a fascinating proposal, my lady. Might I have a word with my pastor first?" As he looks over to Grask.
Smells, you can also see this guy doesn't seem to like this proposal at
Yeah,
all.
I was gonna say,
He seems to be very much not into it.
See, that's why I like it. I like the idea of this lady. I'm like, lady, you.
As he glances to the Bismarck
She knows
symbol
what's
and
up.
looks at the lady and,
Yeah.
you know,
like he wants
like,
to marry her. Well, then
looks
you
at
need to
the
be a
like cutlass that
American.
she has at her side, you know.
Yeah, she's cool.
She's clearly
Yeah.
like
Now,
advanced a bit beyond what she perhaps was when she was younger.
when you look upon her this close, how old is she? Would Artemis gauge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just see if I can get a third number.
30 going on 60.
Just somewhere. It's a lot of makeup. Sometimes she might look like Sheer. You know, it's just sort of
Nice. Aw.
sort of.
She's it says middle aged, so
Rar.
in her middle years, which is
All right. A cougar.
like
I understand.
yeah. I think yeah, maybe that's the best.
That's a
You know, she looks at this young man.
Yes.
And thinks of the man he might become one day.
Yes,
with her
yes.
aid.
In 20 years.
Yes. You know, I like, but yes, Artemis will look over to Grask, and be like,
I suppose I will leave you to it. She'll say, and she'll
thank you.
go in here, open this into a nice, sizable bedroom.
Oh well, my.
Step in.
Does she
back
look
as she closes the
towards
door.
before she goes?
Yeah, look over her shoulder, like.
She leaves the door slightly cracked open.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Does she sway her hips a lot when she walks towards the
Yeah,
bed?
she walks like an old lady, but also like she clearly hasn't been on a ship. Like at this point, all of you have this like crooked gait of people who walk on a ship that moves all the time.
Sure.
Right? She doesn't,
Yeah. Yeah.
but she still seems deliberate. Like she's not yet at the point where she trusts you to not just like jump up and try to stab everyone.
That's fair. That's fair.
And she's not unskilled with the rapier she has. Like,
I mean, that dress is that is a statement. That dress she's wearing, certainly. That shows a lot of her.
yeah,
Artemis approves.
she's not ashamed.
No,
And
she shouldn't be.
her captain here looks and says, "I hope you find it acceptable that I don't leave."
Please, he's not a captain. He's some sort of sergeant. You know? He's the help. You know.
Tempest looks up like, "Oh, I didn't realize you were still here." Without saying anything.
Royster McLee. What a.
Look at that mustache.
Mhm.
How long did it take him to slick his hair back? Like that?
Sideburns, mustache, and that little goatee as well. Look at that.
Well, if you need someone with legal lore, you know.
His widow's peak as well. Oh, what a guy. All right. Artemis will turn to Grask as his pastor in all things. Vesmaran.
You see Grask look at you before you even open your mouth and sigh and say, "Well, Captain, do you plan on getting married?
I might be.
Are you prepared for what that entails?"
Well, I'm interested as he lowers his voice conspiratorially towards Grask. How is the Vesmaran marriage view on fidelity?
Well, let me
Gary snorts.
tell
Flexible.
you, from my
That's my hope.
experience, I'm gonna do a knowledge check, and that's what you're gonna get from me. So,
If
Look.
Grask listened during seminar.
Grask isn't sure, actually, because in Arena, where he's from, not people don't use the Bismarck marriage. Really, no one marries anyone. Nor is it really something that's used a lot. Even like Bismarck doesn't really have a wedding ceremony symbol or anything like a ritual. It certainly is enough that he knows it exists, but the details are sort of not something he's ever spent time doing.
Could I roll like pirate lore to try to discern something?
You could, yeah, to know the general pirate. Sure.
Right.
I'll give you an assist on that.
Okay.
It's
but-
a crit, so you have to.
What an assist! Yeah.
Yeah. No, this is your choice. I'm not making your choice for you.
Yeah. Hmm.
Artemis isn't sure either about like how he knows that's a thing. He knows that they generally last a year, that they're oath based, and certainly the people say that if, betraying your spouse is one of the a great way to get cursed. So generally captains can do them when they sort of want to be able to trust one another.
Hell.
Generally, the oath is like sharing of fortunes and glory and such.
Yeah.
More than anything else. But
Right. It's more. Is it like a sort of a business arrangement in a very practical
it certainly
sense?
has been a business adventure.
Yeah. Like
Though
we're
usually
going.
there is some mutual attraction and whatnot, but
Sure,
it's not
sure.
like you. Often captains would still be on separate ships doing their own thing.
Right. It's just yeah. It's a way to sort of seal a partnership, so to speak.
You, Artemis. Gabby will move from this guy. She was.
Perhaps Lentari could tell you more.
Yes.
Because she was in one.
Look,
Until it
Artemis,
expired.
the
and,
way I
yeah.
see it is that you just ask what, like, as long as you agree on the terms, then you make the vow. Then that's it, right?
Yes, it would certainly be it.
Perhaps she also would like to be courted by someone else. Looks too weird, mustache guy.
Other than me,
No.
He's frowning at the whole conversation.
Artemis is other than me, highly unlikely, Gabby. Highly unlikely.
Gabby looks him up and down. Yeah.
Or maybe it means you need to have a menage a trois if you're looking to spice
Yeah.
things up.
Oh.
You are very
Nice.
smart.
How do you know?
Sharon.
How do you know that word, Tempest? What have you been reading? What?
I picked up a book from Calazar.
Gonna say, Artemis. Actually, I looked in your diary.
Oh.
whoa.
No, that's.
Yeah.
I should
Yeah,
start
yeah.
locking that. I think that's private.
I've definitely been reading.
Nothing you saw in there was illegal in the port it was written. All right.
Scourge, pluck, Artemis.
Yes.
Oh Lord.
It melts off the pages.
The Shackles' first fan fiction.
Yes. Time to ship this couple, as we say in the Shackles.
Hey, that's actually the etymology of the word.
Looks weird, mustache guy.
His leather gloves creaked as he firmly gripped. Yes.
Ugh. Ugh.
Yes, I will steer this ship into that lagoon, as it were. I'm working on the pros, all right? It's a working.
So back on track.
Yeah, let's move on, please.
Royster seems still not pleased by the whole marriage prospect. Really, he was sort of looking up and down, like, oh yeah, this could be useful before that came out of the table, and now he's just unhappy with the whole thing.
Artemis
Gabby will look to him and say, "Do you have any other way that we could perhaps prove ourselves, Mister Oyster?"
Mr. Mustache.
Sergeant at Arms, Royster McLeay of this garrison.
Hey, call it. This is Sarge.
Gabby will do a hand up to the head. Yeah. Combat Master Supreme Combat Lord of the Fearsome Tide.
I do not like pirates.
Oh, you're
with
in
that
the wrong
said,
place, then.
I have pirated and taken more ships than I think most of you.
Okay. Gabby nuts. Okay, sounds interesting.
Because I am loyal. I'm a loyal man. I showed Smithy loyalty because it is my duty to do so, and I have shown loyalty to other lords of this island before. However, I think perhaps it would be better if glances to Artemis. marriage seems a bit quick, doesn't it? A bit early, a bit rushed.
Well, it would need to be
The
a...
alternative is
trading.
the alternative is that we destroy your ballista on the roof in about 30 seconds flat, kill everyone in the tower, and then we have to recruit new people for this base, which would be
What? No.
logistically annoying.
The alternative is we find another way to trust each other, or what he said, but that seems like a bad idea for everyone.
Another alternative, but certainly not a quicker one.
Plus, the eyes saying, "Let's turn down the temperature."
I'm just saying the fact that we are not doing that should count for something.
Sure, but let's not make threats to our fine hosts here. It doesn't matter because right now we're talking simply of an engagement. We're not hosting a ceremony today. If things don't work out, then the couple will decide.
It'd be a courtship, of course.
Yeah. Hardly jumping the gun in that front.
Mr. Sergeant, do you have much knowledge of the Sahagin in this area? I understand they have caused you lots of trouble.
They have scouted the tower before, edged the end of the island. They seem to come from the south, from the deeper seas of the Fever Sea. They have escalated their assaults lately. Well, over the last several months, really. We have managed to kill a couple of them, but they do swim sneakily through the water, trying to pick off people at the edge and take them with them to God knows where. Well, the gods know where. I would anticipate they would be on one of the isles around here. At least they usually don't just stay in the open water. But well, we do not really have the people or the means to follow them into the sea.
Gabby nods. Look to Artemis. Like, maybe we could help with that.
Well,
I'd be happy to know we've already left several in our wake.
Artemis, stop thinking about Cooch.
well, never. But first,
Roy just sort of looks away like.
yeah, he blushes. Oh,
Sorry,
my.
he gets
Pirates.
like that a lot.
Artemis wistfully sighs, looking at the door, knowing that, this will annoy the sergeant a lot. And then he'll say, well, Gabby, I certainly wouldn't be opposed to fighting some Sahagin. The problem I see is that if they don't have their base of operation close by, but hide in the deep ocean, we also would have trouble reaching them.
Still, the very nature of us planning to sail out into the Fever Sea means it's entirely possible that we will assist in the problem, if not solve it.
Oh,
And
I
also,
mean,
if we want to resupply here, having a fish resource is certainly useful. Being attacked by Sahagin on downtime seems not very... sea devils seems not very useful.
No,
Besides, he's standing up. They have been harassing merchant ships and fishermen as well.
What?
Some have begun taking the long way around the Shackles, taking the extra time. After all, if the free captains weren't enough, having sea monsters assault them in this way just makes it too risky.
That means the raiding opportunities go down.
Artemis is going to sense
Or
motive on
simply
this
the
guy.
most desperate, or...
Artemis is going to sense motive on this guy, because now he's laying it on a bit thick here.
You don't, again, you think probably he is laying it down a bit thick. Probably he's seen a ship like be assaulted, but you don't think this guy goes out beyond the tower.
Yeah.
So hearing from merchants that visit and such that, that Sahagin have harassed them is one thing, but knowing exactly that people are avoiding the area is a different one.
Yeah, exactly.
But certainly it seems like the Sagan are a problem for them. So
Oh no, Artemis will
like
say,
that
no,
solved.
you misunderstand, Gabby. I would absolutely be interested in taking out Sahagin and securing everything. The problem, as I said, is getting to them.
Well, it sounds like they come here on the beach.
Right. Or, I suppose, they go to your ship while you're anchored out there. Sneak in at night. They can climb the sides, the buggers.
Yes, they
sneak
can.
in, they cut the throats of the night guards, and then go butcher as many as they can before escaping back in, only to come back the next night.
I'll say, remember the time that we fought that Fey witch in the seas and then discovered her lair? Perhaps we could use the same methods to find the Sahagin.
Yes, or your bioluminescence sense.
Yes, our ingenuity. We have methods to track them, if we're lucky enough. Just need the opportunity. Which for that,
Look, Artemis, I'm not saying that you can't also do the other thing. Sure.
She's quite the fetching lady, and a lady with experience. Yes.
She sort of frowns, but he doesn't object to that description. As he looks to Artemis, he understands why Artemis would be so captivated, enraptured, really. By the lady. He gets it.
Yes.
But
yeah.
But his mustache twitches a little. Yes. However, perhaps, Droll, if you need to protect the tower, showing that you're trustworthy, could also be done by proving that you're willing to go out of your way to protect something before it really yields you much of a profit.
Exactly.
Then there would be no need to tie down the good captain.
Well, as I said, certainly not opposed idea. Oh, Lady Smythe sort of strokes his chin thoughtfully. Personally, this could be fun.
Yes, I think the time for unsolicited advice has passed us. Perhaps they simply want to. Who are any of us to stand in the way?
Well, it's not like he has an entire crew or anything that might want his attention as well.
It would be a shame for us, but such is the price of freedom, right?
Yes.
Yeah. You could
Marriage is the price of freedom.
Even in the case of such a thing, I mean, I assume, of course, the captain will continue sailing his ship on many journeys out to capture other vessels and the like. Well, Lady Smithy would be safe. Lady Keen, in that case, would be safe here, protected by myself.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sure that you are well capable of keeping her safe. Yes.
Fiercely.
No, it's
clear.
And stern and erect bulwark for her dignity, I'm sure.
How often has she been married before?
Fraction.
I really don't see how that's relevant, sir.
Really not. Gabby laughs.
I like how bashful Gabby of all people are here.
What's happening?
It's Goblin.
Goblin.
No, she's saying that, but then she's like giggling under her breath maniacally.
I see.
Well, Artemis, it's up to you. Take all the time you need, but if you have an answer, you don't want to keep a lady waiting.
Certainly true. I mean, perhaps...
Can we please do something else while Artemis makes this decision?
Ross says, well, there's no hurry. I suppose you could come back another time.
No. We'll
No,
sort this
it's
out,
all right.
certainly.
It's all right.
Have you ever shot one of the Sahagin with a ballista?
No, they get too close for them to have range. The height of the
Oh.
tower means you can't fire at anything that is too close.
Hmm.
But they're more for the ships.
You know, we should get some smaller ones if this partnership work.
Oh, we have crossbows. The arrow slits in the windows are quite capable of that. Yes.
Well, but they're not as cool or big.
They
Gabby
certainly
looks at
couldn't
him.
assault the tower, but they have been scouting it out, trying to see if they can find ways in, how easy the walls are to climb, that sort of thing.
Well, also, if your food resources are out, you have to go out sometimes, right? Unless, have you considered making a seaweed and mussel farm in the flooded part of the building?
No, we have not considered that. And I don't think we will.
No. Gabby looks at him. Oh, he's a picky eater. Should have known with that mustache.
Oh,
All right.
mustache.
The lady comes back out, swaying her hips. The rapier sort of seductively.
Sashay.
She comes to sip and says, I hope you're all enjoying the wine. If you'd stay for dinner, I would certainly.
I would love
Some
to
more
stay for
food.
dinner. We should talk more about our future.
Oh, excellent, yes.
Can I do a
pushes the hand
sense
over the
motive
table.
on Artemis? Just make sure that he's not somehow impaired. in his,
Well,
You
look
see
at her.
the heavy, fancy noble ring of some
I'm gonna
Galton family. You know.
take a peek at Artemis here,
Oh,
because
fair
his specifically was drugged with Adla his mind.
You don't think Artemis is under any magical compulsion?
I see. Then there's nothing I can do for him.
I was gonna say, Gabby sidles up to Grask. He is a teenage boy. You know how they get.
Fortunately, yes, I do.
Yeah, and how does Gabby know?
She is a old goblin.
Yeah, old and wise
Yeah.
for many
Almost a
3
teenager
years.
herself.
She have seen many young goblins do a lot of really weird and sometimes gross stuff. Okay.
Practically a matron.
Yeah,
Well,
Or patron, depending on the day. Yes.
there you go. Wait, Gabby's like 8, isn't she? That's
Yes.
standing.
that's all
A
for
wise elder
Yeah.
of the goblin community.
Well, maybe not wise, but certainly an elder.
Well, Captain, she says, of course I would only want to progress with this if you truly are ambitious, after all.
Oh.
I find ambition very attractive.
Oh.
Gabby looks to the other knight like,
Yes, he seems like he's like, like this is really dragging on. He'd like to, yeah. He was having a nice time before this whole thing.
He's got a good sense of pacing.
Yeah.
I think Artemis will agree to this. I am very. This is not what I expected. I'm very curious to see where this is going.
Alright.
It's your wedding, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah. No. I. You know. We will have dinner. We will have dinner. And Artemis will during the dinner, you know, speak candidly with Lady Smythe, trying to, you know, put a little bit of charm on her, and also try to, of course, suss out like, you know, tell me a little bit about of yourself and like your dreams and fears, and if we are to be married, surely.
also, can I bone everyone else, or like?
How would you look at?
over it. Well, I guess it's good to put it on the table. Right?
Yeah. I
That's
mean,
what Yen says.
I'm
Like you
saying
need to.
Well, not on the table.
polyamorous is really the
Gotta have that
tradition of
discussion,
the Shackles.
Free captains means free to.
Yes, love is free.
So is open communication.
To the lady to move it ahead. Over dinner, real that she came here to the Shackles as a young woman, having been sent away really during the bit of a revolution that happened back in her family. Never arrived on the sort of the trip they were supposed to take to follow her. So you can probably presume that they got by
They got
the
shanked.
yeah, by like some of the revolutionaries. Royster here is the only one who's sort of still around from that time. Her bodyguard, sworn to protect her all these years, and has done so admirably.
God, he's been waiting in the wing.
Her stern rock.
Yeah.
As she's aged, he has aided the captains who she has married. There's been two. One at first was
Oh man.
was
Yes!
early and love lost, and he was a fool and died like a fool. Then there was Bert, who lasted a while, until he trusted the wrong man,
At least she didn't marry
he
Harrigan,
also got killed. And now she's looking for someone who can reach a bit further.
Yeah.
You see, because her last one, her almost became,
A free captain.
a big deal. Yeah. And she would like, she dreams of a time when she might swagger through little Apara, wielding her name like a blade with which to cut all the scandalized nobles there who think her dress is too low cut and that a woman with a rapier is not acceptable in Taldan culture. She has found in this culture on the Shackles the freedom of being a little bit more liberated than most of the sort of Taldan oppression would allow. And she sort of embraced that. She's not a wallflower, certainly. As she says, she's killed men. She has poisoned the wine. She has stabbed some and thrown them out the window. She's ordered some to be drowned after grabbing them in their sleep. She is a fencer, and she can protect herself, and she can use a crossbow when the place is attacked. And she's not ashamed of that. Like, that doesn't make her feel any less like the noble woman that she is. And she needs a pirate's name that can make that clear and obvious to everyone. That much
does make her kind of hot.
Clear.
I know, right? Yeah, this is a cool lady.
She's winning me over for sure.
Yeah. Beyond that, once I mean that's sort of what she wants out of this, right? Beyond that, this is her little fortress. She knows it well. It is highly defensible, and the people here are loyal to her as the sort of lady of the tower. Almost by tradition, because she's been here for this long.
So in the beginning there,
come and go, but she stays.
Did you say in the beginning there that she was an escapee, a refugee from Galt?
Yes.
Man.
A noble.
Did she come here on a ship?
She got sent ahead of her family. She got sent ahead of her family, and then the family never followed.
But were the family sent here?
No, not here specifically.
Okay.
She came with a ship, and then she met her first husband.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I mean, she is.
She came with a ship that got robbed, and then she married her first husband.
It's how it's kind of how we ended up where we are, So it's not unusual.
She is. People would say handsome, but with a rough edge of the sea and sort of this life, right? Her hands are not as smooth as a noble woman. She's clearly, held a sword and trained with it, and she certainly also seems not afraid of conflict or arguments and such. Certainly, the guards show her some respect. It's quite clear to you from the sort of from the discipline kept that she keeps a tight ship here. She doesn't accept a lot of sort of unruliness and people sort of sleeping on their shifts and whatnot.
It's not bad. I mean, she seems pretty great. You know, does Artemis get any like warning signs from talking to her? Like, is there anything that he would be like, ugh? Or like, is there any? What's her dark secret, if any? Is she just waiting for
What's
us
her
to?
dark secret?
Yeah, it's like a summoning circle in the basement or
flags
something.
does she sail under?
Yeah, exactly. Every full moon I sacrifice to Dagon. And you're like, oh, okay, that might be...
No, there's no Dagon worship. She has a respect for Bismar, though she doesn't. She's never had a cleric of Bismar around to tell her how to do anything further than just. She likes the ideas of the freedom that she has found, right?
Yeah.
But she certainly pairs it with a bit more of a lawful nature than most would.
Right.
She lives on land and she's not like a sailor, but
Right.
so you wouldn't really call her devout of any kind. You believe she's pretty rough, harsh in that way, I suppose. If this place was assaulted, and like you threatened to kill all the plantation workers, she probably would not surrender the tower, for that.
That's good.
And would most likely make you pay for it, in blood or in your ship or whatever else. She means it, and she has a spiteful side if.
I say, don't
if
fuck her over.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. She would not. She would. Yeah, she's spiteful in that regard. That said, if it came down to her life and like everyone in the tower was lined up on the beach ready to be murdered, she would probably surrender the tower.
Sure.
She's not fighting to the death here.
So, talking to her, what aid would she provide us during this marriage? Like, what can she provide us?
The support of the tower. We would fly your flag.
Excellent.
Showing everyone who visits here it, and letting them know of the legend of Captain Keen. You would thereby also, of course, offer us your protection.
Absolutely.
We would allow you to store plunder here, and at times we might be able to trade some of it with visiting merchants who have lost their own, or are looking for something specific. Something that's hard to sell might stay here and basically slowly over time be automatically sort of traded to avoid having to go every time you get plunder. But yeah, it can automatically sell something. Beyond that, of course, we would be on the lookout, using smoke signals or mirrors or the like to signal you that you could lay in a nearby cove, simply laying in wait with your ship until you see the signal that another ship is approaching, or sailing past, which you could then ambush, taking advantage of them and, well, seizing their cargo without them getting much of a chance to run. I suppose that is the historically greatest benefit. After all, many ships sail past this place.
Guys, she's telling me all the right things.
Really, she says. And of course, the most important thing is a marriage to me.
Artemis, doffs his hat, or does a what he imagine is some sort of noble bow, similar to what we did for the dragon.
However, of course, there is something I would require. I would need you to make sure to rise quickly within the shackles. Be ambitious, be daring, he says. After all, I would hate to go throw our name around and have no one recognize it. To me, that would seem like some of an insulting thing from a husband to do.
Artemis smiles. My lady, I can assure you that if we are one thing, me and the crew, it is ambitious. Looks over to Praxu.
Looks to the rest of the crew.
Yeah.
And what then, Captain and crew, are your ultimate goals here in the Shackles? Fame, fortune, settling down? A treasure to keep?
Ew, no.
Yeah, and anyone...
It feels a bit early to go into specifics, but I'm certainly not here just to languish in mediocrity. That would be terrible. I intend to be ambitious. I am ambitious. I'm halfway through a 5-step plan to greatness, so to speak, metaphorically and I suppose realistically too. But, lady, I'm not sharing details. If you doubt my personal ambitions, then you would be a fool.
Gabby looks to her, and yes, he always talks like that.
a bit full of himself, but it's absolutely true.
Excuse me, nothing I've just said is untrue or exaggerated.
Many captains keeps Jing's eaters. It's I've met many.
Now, Lady Smythe. Mr.
I would also like to point out that the plan to kill everyone in this tower was my plan B, and it is scooching over closer to plan A every time you say that.
Mr.
Frowns slightly confused at this.
Master Praxu
reaction.
is a valuable member of the crew and the officer corps upon the ship. He's our chief pilot and sailor of said ship.
Oh,
There's-
Jesus. I'm sure you can forgive my misunderstanding.
I'm not sure I can. Do not reduce me to what you think I am, but consider what I am in fact.
She nods.
I plan to become the most famous and daring pirate of these seas and end my days on sea and join Bismarck's crew, of course. As Gabby's like standing with her hands to her sides, like,
Yeah.
you know.
She looks at the goblin. Clear that everyone in this tower is a bit weirded out by the goblin. Telden culture is anti-goblin, certainly in many ways. For pretty much good reasons for the most part. That said, even the monkey goblins or the Shackles, these people, they live close to the Goblin Isles. Like they've been raided before, right?
Yeah.
Like these things, they sort of are wary.
Hey, they have raided also.
And you know, they're thinking about, like, you know, how to. They're starting to think about maybe Gabby isn't like one of the bloodthirsty Lamash worshipping monsters that everywhere. It's sort of the common.
No,
goblin view,
she
right?
proudly wears her driftwood like a Bismarck necklace. That's always outside the clothes.
Because really, when she looks at this crew, it's a fearsome crew, right? The assumption from someone would be, well, it's Artemis, right? He's obviously a young man, a young captain. Then there's his Jinx Eater, because that's what people generally assume a Tengu on a ship is, which to many Tengu, that's just not true. It's a superstition that's very pervasive, though. A scarred half-orc is scary looking. A goblin is unusual and also scary and sort of monstrous. And there's Tempest, which is sort of an alien presence in a way. They know that it's some sort of sea creature, but the details elude them, right? It's something from the deep. So it's a mixed impression people get when they talk. Then again, Artemis is pretty quick to put himself in front. It's the relatable one.
Yes, I try.
Well, if I would put it very simply, I am a religious man, but I am not a long-winded man, like my captain here perhaps might be. Simple as, I would like to sail atop waves of infamy so high that even Besmar herself would find it not difficult to look upon us. Of course, with this fellow at our helm, always. Gestures to Artemis.
Oh, sorry, Tempest.
Perhaps. Tempest, you're muted if you're just saying so.
Oh, sorry. Thank you. Yeah, Tempest was not planning on saying anything, so Artemis definitely gets like a flick of the eye.
All right, then.
As sort of highlights attention there, but then having that been highlighted there, will simply turn and say, plan to change the nature of the shackles itself. Details should become obvious as they happen.
Artemis smiles towards Lady Smythe. You can see, Lady Smythe, that we are a crew that has been forged through the fires and storms of the shackles, to be sure. Our ambition is great. Free captain, absolutely. Higher than that, mayhap indeed. I have a heritage to live up to. My aunt was Gemma Redclaw, and I intend to truly become the Redclaw's heir in this matter. There are several things that goes on.
Royster hears you say that. He's like, he doesn't believe it, right?
Bring
This
forth!
whip? No, it can't be.
Bring forth the Redclaw!
The Redclaw, you say?
Yeah.
Artemis nods.
That is a famous name, an infamous name even.
It is indeed. And I think if you would look upon the ship outside your tower, Lady Smythe, you would recognize it, mayhap, as the Fearsome Tide. The very ship my aunt sailed, and that we have, through much adventure and effort, recovered from the hidden cove in which had been stashed all of these years.
And pride from her very claw.
With this ship, we intend to sail the seas of the shackles, and we will hoist the collars, and anyone looking upon them will tremble in fear or in jubilation at our approach, as is suitable to their status towards us. He smiles.
Well, you certainly know how to speak to a lady.
Artemis smiles at her, throws a wink over to the sergeant.
I was gonna say, Gabby will mumble under her breath, not just to the ladies.
So, Royster goes here and looks out.
Equal
There's his
opportunity.
eyes. Can't be serious. She looks back.
The prow is of star metal, and the ship clad in black coral.
Well, I couldn't believe it. It seemed to outlandish when you said it. Ship, Jim Redclaw, sailing once more. Just shakes his head. Seems like you want a little bit of respect.
Artemis swells with a little bit with pride here. You know, he's living up to the family.
The lady sort of smiles as well. This has been a very entertaining dinner. Certainly.
What have we been eating?
It has been the equivalent of good rations. It has been a good home cooked meal. Not really noble food particularly, but well enough made. Probably with more care than.
Who's cooking?
Well, that'd be Lady Siggs.
Well, tell her she did a good job.
I will make sure to.
Swap some recipes with Krupp, perhaps? Well, Lady Smythe, I think that this can be the beginning of a beautiful partnership. And, if you are so inclined, I shall be honored to have your hand in marriage. The officiator will, of course, be my shipboard cleric, Master Grask.
Nods. That seems appropriate. I suppose we should do it at high tide. In the sea.
Nods.
Tradition dictates.
Absolutely, absolutely. You will.
Yep. I suppose you're my fiancée. I have another request.
Oh.
A small one. There's a boy.
Oh?
The cook whose food you compliment is nephew. Modest, he's called. And he is... This place is constraining him. He's more of a wild child than this place allows. When you leave this place, and after our marriage has been officiated, I would appreciate if you would take him as a cabin boy. He can serve wine for you and make sure your sheets are taken care of. Sort of thing.
Yes, I would, of course, need a cabin boy. Artemis nods slowly and says, well, I would like to meet the young man to make sure he is of the constitution required for the seas. It is not for everyone, certainly.
He's tough. Yes, sir.
What about
And
his
of course,
guardians?
that's entirely acceptable.
Are you his guardian?
Oh, no. It's Albers and
Is that the
Barney
beer man?
Six.
Beard man?
He does have a beard, yes.
The long one.
He tends our smithy and does some maintenance.
Oh, it's the fat kid, yes, I didn't see.
A real dialogue.
He's been constrained within the limited space of this tower.
Yes.
Well, soon enough, we'll call him Master Lean.
High five to Gabby.
Good. I just wouldn't want him to be harmed when he returns. That would make my retainers most distraught. But on the other hand, I think some sailing discipline would be good for him.
In that case, he should start as a swab and earn his place as cabin boy. All of our crew have proven themselves starting from the bottom.
I mean,
He's
to
a child,
An
so-
opportunity
to,
could be open to him.
there needs to, of course, be a basic training of sorts on the ship. There are many functions on the ship that could be quite dangerous if you're untrained or not used to their presence. Tempest is quite correct. And there needs to be
Plus, with the
some
level of
basic training.
ambition that you are seeking from the captain means that we are going to be in dangerous situations.
She waves her hand. It's clear that she personally doesn't care much for the boy.
Excellent.
Yeah, I was gonna
There
say
we
she
go.
basically
wants to return
wants
us to
him.
good.
Gabby was like
Get rid of
nodding
him.
along, and then she was like, "Oh, we want him to not be dead," and she's like, "Oh, so we can't just drop him off at the Goblin Isles."
Yeah, we're just gonna
Oh.
load him on a ballista and shoot him.
Yeah,
into
but that
Goblin
doesn't mean
Eyes.
he should have the easy job of
Throw
like,
him over
pouring
there.
wine
Either he'll
out,
become
no.
he'll become one with the goblins, or he'll be well. Either way, he'll become one with the goblins. Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Well, we might be able to whip him into shape, so to speak.
I was gonna say, is he very self-reliant? We do not have a babysitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone on the ship needs to do something. There's no freeloading, so to speak. But we will have
It was a swab.
we will have a conversation with him, and we shall see how it goes.
I love it. She's like, please take this fucking bread off my island, OMG. Oh, man.
Gonna be insufferable, no doubt.
I was gonna say, in Gabby's mind, she's looking at Artemis like, this seems like a deal breaker. Is she gonna bring it to trial?
this marriage is off. I can't.
Like, I don't know. That seems like not, children are someone you leave at the nurse's house,
I mean, if he falls overboard, that, things happen. There are many terrible, terrible accidents.
As the day sort of goes to a close, would you return to your own ship?
Yeah.
Or would you?
No,
Yes.
return to the Fearsome Tide for sure.
Oh, even Artemis?
Yes. I need to get dressed for my wedding.
Artemis, I don't think getting a child is a good idea.
Well, I do need a cabin boy. All captains have
Do
cabin
you?
boys. I mean, captains have cabin boys. It's part of my
Okay, do you
station.
need that cabin boy?
That is a more difficult question.
I figure we could get another swab and you could have, what's his called? Not potato.
Tuber?
Tuber!
Not potato. Now,
He's a great. He would be a great cabin boy.
now,
Cabin
Gabby.
man.
No. Gabby, the thing is, however, that one must give the boy a chance, I feel. Yes, he might be not good looking, and he might be a bit non-athletic.
Oh, who cares about his looks?
And
I'm
he
just
might
saying,
be not good at what he does, but
we
still.
do not have any.
This conversation is while we're on the way back to the ship. Yeah,
Yes.
not in here. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just saying, it seems like we don't have anyone who wants to take care of a child, which means that even though he will be your cabin boy, someone will have to take them under his wing, and it's not gonna be me, and I don't know who else on the boat you could make do it.
Artemis shrugs. Well,
Maybe
as far
concubine.
as I see it,
You know what concubine are?
the way I
Yes.
the way I see it is that within that slightly sad and corpulent husk of a child, there might indeed be the potential of something great. We shouldn't just discount him because he's hideous.
That's
And
exactly why he should start as a swab.
I was gonna
instead of
say,
being
Gabby
bottled as a
just
cabin
looks
boy.
at him like, I'm not talking about his look, oh my god.
Now, Gabby. You're very superficial here, concentrating so much on his looks. We must see to the boy's heart.
Gabby just looks like at me like, what is... It's not even making sense.
Don't see how someone's heart is going to make the ship run better, Captain.
Gabby, yes! I know! Well...
Plus, it may have some serious effect on the crew's morale if someone simply jumps above their station.
Is cabin boy a great thing? I don't think it's a great thing.
It's less hard work than swabbing a deck, that's for sure. Serving wine, that's a cushy position. Someone who has earned it should be promoted to that, and he'd take their place.
The child could have potential, and I am willing to entertain the thought that he might become something great if given the opportunity.
Yeah.
There are
Bring him on the ship, sure.
several
But don't make him a
on us
cabin
here.
boy.
There are several in the crew who have started not from much, but have gone quite far. And for that,
Yes.
I am willing to give him an opportunity to do so.
So he should start from the bottom, is what we're all agreeing. Yes.
Well, he will definitely start with some basic training. He needs to know the ship, and he needs to be able to work on it.
You also need a cook's mate.
You need many things. He will not just sit in my chamber and pour wine every now and then. I can promise you that. No, he will work on the ship. And if he has the stomach and energy for it, he will become the cabin boy. But he needs to learn the ship first.
Well, ultimately, it's your decision. I don't like children.
That might be so.
Yeah. As you're leaving, after the dinner,
Yes.
it's at the time again where the tide is low, which starts at 8. So you can actually leave out here. The bottom of down here is like all wet because it was recently just flooded. Outside you can still
Flooded
hear
over
the
dinner.
pouring of the rain.
They're like a little crab scuttling around here.
They don't get in here, but certainly dampness does.
Head back to the ship.
It's the cold.
Back in the water.
Seems your boat has drifted out a little bit from the beach.
Yeah. Tempest will go get it.
Carried by the tide.
Being back in sea.
Tempest
so much better.
dives into the water.
Mm-hmm.
So there are two creatures who've taken the boat.
What?
Motherfucker.
Sea
And
devils!
as you go into the water, they seem to have been trying to hide under it. But, you're in the water, so you see them pretty easily.
Yep.
They're not hidden from that.
I see.
Elas.
On point.
Maybe you should marry them too, Artemis.
No.
It's real dialogue.
They,
right there.
Yes.
Dagon actually really approves of Sahagin, non-Sahagin marriages.
No. Axel, don't be silly. Look, there's no curves on these creatures. That's what I require.
Well, I bet they don't have annoying little children.
Captain has requirements.
Yeah, Captain has requirements.
Demands.
Right.
It's someone who, looks like a Rococo furniture.
For the love of Besmara, why is my wishes?
Yep.
Every time.
Welcome to the 4 Club.
Exactly.
Naha!
Nice.
Ill omen. What's to come?
Whoa!
Oh boy.
Oh, I'm so pleased. I was fearing that we wouldn't be combating.
You happy us without blood for so
Oh,
long?
look at that.
All,
All I gotta do is get
romance.
one of them with the sticky bomb, and maybe
Yes, as you come out of the door, it seems like, indeed, in the rain, obscured and creeping out of the water, or maybe even staying on the land after the high tide has retreated. The sea devils have been pulling out the boat, perhaps hoping to catch someone of attention to drag them away into the sea. They're smaller than others you've fought in the past, but there seems to be a lot of them, and they seem to be intent on simply grabbing people and taking them away with them. How fortunate that he didn't rush the marriage immediately.
Yes.
Begin.
Oh, what a shame.
Yes.
One of them peers around the corner.
Oh, they're sneaking over there too. Hi.
Yep. There's a bunch behind you.
Moving in while you're focusing on the one in front, and tries to... Actually, they have long spears, these guys, so... Moves here and tries to jam a spear onto Grask. Behind. Missing. Artemis.
All right. You dare stand against me on the eve of my wedding? How foul beasts! Dirge of doom upon you!
You come to my wedding.
Yeah. Here at my daughter's wedding.
This one's this
No.
guy.
I will linger the composition.
And this guy.
28 success, so 3 turns of dirge.
Right.
Are we in a good position, or do you guys want a arrow to move?
I would love a strike right now.
All right.
If we can all move to one side, like left or right, then that would set up like the rising hurricane really nicely. So that could be a move.
Artemis will then lose time's arrow as he speeds up his comrades.
Amazing. Thank you.
And everyone gets a quicken action they can use for a stride. Yes. Where does Praxu intend to go here?
Probably to the left.
Okay.
Although then we would be splitting up. I do like the left though. There's fewer things there.
Let's all
Well,
head to
I
the
mean,
left.
we can all head to the left then.
Yep.
That seems okay, right?
Killing the ones on the left and grouping the ones on the right would be perfect.
Sure.
And
Can't
Artemis
move very far, but I
will
can
use
move.
his quickened to move here. Further to the left and a little bit against the wall.
The rocky bits are difficult terrain.
Okay. And will they require balancing to stand on? Can I just...
No, not
You're
at the
pirate,
moment.
aren't you?
I am.
Everything's for ships.
Yeah, for ships, not slippery rocks. I will move here then. And that will be that, I think.
Praxis.
Alright, Praxis is gonna use his quicken action to get in there. And go here. Oh, there's two of them. Hello.
3.
3 of them even, yeah. And then quick draw saber, strike with saber, hit with saber. For 10.
Wow, that's a low backstab. Gosh.
That guy's off guard to you, right? Because he hasn't gone yet.
He is.
That's in there.
I just rolled really low. And then quick draw the second saber. Strike with the second saber.
Damn.
Bit better. And then I'm just gonna strike again. Actually, that should have been 2 more damage, if that matters. It did matter. Excellent.
Dead. Yes.
And then with my last action, I'm gonna, join Artemis over here.
Now remember, the aura is going around Artemis. Any enemy within 30 will get feared 1. Even if they enter during their turn.
All right, Gabby.
Move action. So, Tempest, you want us to go left?
If we can. I have a thing that it requires a setup turn to do, but I can hit a 120-foot radius area and hit everyone in it. So this seems like a pretty ideal encounter for that. If we can just scooch to the side.
All right. This good enough?
Hard to say, but it's up to you. I'm making a request, but you do you.
No, but do you need me to go away further?
I mean, more is better, but
Okay.
balance that against your other needs.
I guess I can use an actual move
Like-
action.
Move up to these guys maybe and start killing
Yeah.
them. That could be a thing. Yeah, but I don't want to tell you what to do.
Here we go.
Hey, nice.
Wow, that crit damage though.
Is
1
that
and
fearsome
2 of the
stack?
damage dice. No.
Okay.
And the 2 again.
Alright.
That's it.
Darts down. Strikes at Grask. Spear.
Yep.
And we'll try again. Their crit fishing ways. Moves here. Strike at Tempest. Ooh. Critical hit.
Oh,
Okay.
the bleeding train begins.
And that is piercing damage, so there's nothing I can do.
It's a spear, so a harpoon-like spear. Serrated edge jams in.
Oof.
So your blood flies out, and it begins to go crazy. You hissing and frothing at the mouth, seeming much more intent to use its teeth now than its actual spear. And then, however, it is still at a distance, so it'll attack its spear, because it can't be close end attack, so. Steps again. So we got this one. Just up here to the edge of the water. Just stab at Praxu with the spear.
Nimble dodge.
Alright. Try it
It's so
again.
rare that I get to use that feat. No.
Grask.
Sorry, did you mention you need like an additional turn to set up? Or can you do it on your turn right now?
The main action, like the actual hurricane, is a 3-action move. So if there was a way to be quickened that didn't have, like it must be used for stride, then I could like channel my elements and then do it immediately. But as it currently stands, I need 3 actions in the same turn to do it.
Gotcha. So it'll be not this turn, but next turn. Do it.
Yeah,
basically.
I need a turn to because it requires the aura to be up. So aura will go up this turn, and then hopefully I can hurricane next turn.
Okay. Are you going to move from where you are towards us
Yes.
as well? Okay.
I plan on going as northwest as I possibly can.
Understood. Continue doing that then on our turn. So I'll take my quicken to go here. I will. Let's see here. If I have another turn that I can get pretty far. Oh. Moment, I'm going to set up benediction
Benediction.
and not back there. Yeah, there's not much I can do on my first turn. It's unfortunate that it's like so low down, but I will raise my symbol, which raises my shield because it's on my shield. I get both effects, and I'm done. Hold the line here. Maybe.
This one here will attack Tempest.
Okay.
Need to show its mouth though. Oh.
Yep.
Follow that up with a claw. Well,
Man, map is doing me no favors today. That one is slashing, so I will deflecting wave that one.
does deal though. Deal bleeding
Yep.
though, so it also goes crazy. And then immediately strikes with another claw attack. Missing.
Nope.
They're just wild, manic sharks in the water. Ripping and tearing.
All right. For my first action, Tempest is going to channel their elements, getting the kinetic aura. My free 1 action will be to heal myself with Ocean's Bomb, which I believe is 3d8. Let me make sure.
Just use the micro.
Yeah, exactly. Ocean's Bomb. There we go. Regains 3d8. Healing. Immunity. Right, there we go. I'm a little better shape. I will use my quicken to take the swim action. Or no, that has to be just stride, which is different from swim. Yes, is that correct?
Currently the tide is low, so yes, you're striding through
Oh,
thick
great.
water.
Cool. Fantastic. Then I will 1, 2, 3, 4.
The water is difficult terrain, but that's
Oh, okay. So 1, 2,
you're wading through it.
4 gets me here. And then I will use a boarding action. Aha! To run on over twice and attack. Oh, it collides with a wall. I'll just do it one at a time. And then, oh, I can't get up here because there's an invisible wall.
You'll be climbing up there. Yes.
Ah, okay. If I did the acrobatics version, the swinging, is there a way that I could
Yeah,
boarding
sure. I
action
can put you
up
up there
there?
if you succeed the acrobatics check. Sure.
Yeah, let's give it a try.
Jump up 5 feet, whatever.
Using some steadfast grapple shenanigans.
Yarr.
Yarr. Aha! There we go. Which then lets me take the strike as part of the same action. With Cutlass.
Cut.
Not great, but
Alright.
main point was the move, double move and a free
It's
attack.
working like Gabby.
I don't know. My crit
then-
was 14, so
Isn't the boarding assault 2 actions now? Like how many actions did you have this turn?
1 to channel. Channel gives me a free one as long as it's a kineticist thing. That's 1 action, which is where the cure came from. Quickened stride from Artemis, which leaves me 2
quickened,
actions to
correct.
boarding action. And the boarding
okay,
action
sorry.
gives me a free attack. So yeah, there was 3 different sources of a free action on top of it. They just had conditions.
Efficient.
Yeah.
It checks out.
But good question though. That's no.
And you're next to this one who'll bite you.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna try to claw
Right,
you.
Should be half. Should be half twice. I just used my turn, so I get my reaction back to deflecting wave that one.
And I'll claw you again. No frenzy for him.
No.
This one. Then double move to over here. Try to jam a spear into Artemis.
How rude.
Uh,
Oh, it's a hit. Fortunately.
Trying to get a bleed, but failing to. One up here looks down to Gabby, the visible target there. Try to stab with the spear. The ambushers have been caught out. Tries again and again. Maybe nose pole arms. Can dodge him.
yeah. If
So
only it
this
had a
here-
blade on there, it would be good.
Just a Grask and tries to stab it with a spear.
Oh,
Striking the shield. This one's dead. This one. Moves up as well. And
Bailang's going.
Praxis right there. Praxis gets a spear.
No, Praxu. Oh,
Oh. No.
Nothing.
I was gonna say they have my 2 hit rolls. Look at that.
More frightened conditions.
yes. Everyone within 30. Feared one, please. I don't have
Alright.
too much AoE, but I do have a little bit.
Get behind me.
I do have a little bit. So, we will cast Rouse Skeletons. It's terrible. I will place
Oh,
it.
Does that not cancel your dirge?
Nope, the dirge is lingered.
Huh.
I have, lingering composition on it, so it lasts for 3
Yeah,
turns without me doing have to
and,
do something.
Jesus.
Ugh, very good rolls, unfortunately. Having bad luck on that. Oops, that was the wrong button.
You get grabbed.
Wow, 2 damage. Behold the power.
Join me.
I need to change this spell out. It's never been good. Never been useful.
You used it twice.
Well, that's a total of 4 damage.
Yes, at least 3 times.
It's like the difficult terrain.
It's never been good. I guess, should I keep moving to the west?
You should keep moving
Yes,
to
please.
Okay.
behind Tempest if possible.
Tower.
Pretty sure.
Or at least to the left of me.
Remember the rock there is difficult terrain.
1, 2, 3. So I can move here. Just moving as fast as I can. Yeah, that's me.
Braxu.
X is gonna move right here. Right.
Braxu's gonna move up to that spot and then begin climbing, right?
Oh, that is climbing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are they
Yeah, I had
climbing?
to do the swing of the boarding
they're
action
like
to get up there.
Sitting up there. They were
Just sitting
climbing.
up.
Now they're just sitting on perches with spears. They were gonna
Can I-
jump
can-
down on people, but you sort of
How high up are they?
each one it's just like
10 feet?
five up and then one forward. It's not super steep. Again, the island isn't that tall.
5 up and then 1 forward. Can I leap that?
Probably, yeah. You could do like a 5 high jump. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll move here and then I'll leap just to get in range.
Pathfinder 2E. Leap. Leap action. Right.
Actually, leap is only 3 feet vertical. That's not gonna be enough. I can do a high jump. DC 30 athletics. No, thank you.
That would be...
You know what? Never mind. They can be up there. I'm sure Gabby got them. I'm gonna go to this one.
Just a stick fight
And-
between Gabby and them.
Yeah, let's just whatever. I'm gonna kill this one.
Oh, okay, yeah. That,
15.
how are you sneak attacking?
Because
Gang
I'm
up.
flanking.
Oh yeah,
Gang
gang,
up.
of course, yes.
Here.
Gang
That's
up.
the thing.
Oh.
And then the follow-up. There we go.
Kills it, blood the water. Right.
Alright, I can't move though, which
I was
has...
gonna say, you. Okay. I mean, fair enough,
I'm just
but
not sure what Tempest is actually attempting to set up
a
here.
huge AOE, and it's hard to aim it if we're closer to the enemies, probably. So the further away you are, probably the better for aiming.
Yeah, but then I could move and do nothing else.
It's
Oh,
fine. Praxu has
okay.
good deck saves, I'm sure.
Just do your thing, Tempest. Don't worry about me.
I'm not gonna move away and let you get stabbed by 5 of them. So I'm like, that's the thing either. So
Oh, sorry.
I mean, if they're all clustered here, that should be good enough, though, right?
no.
Strike for a more vicious hit than before, certainly.
Yes, it wasn't even a crit. Look at that.
Getting on this perch there, she's trying to
Oh,
scamper
boy.
around. That's right, now 2 very wounded Sahagin. Touching on the
No.
cliffs.
That's it.
Guy doesn't like all those claw hands. So. Let's scamper this way. Yeah. This one is frenzied. Let's just go for people. Rush again, jumping at grass with his teeth. Biting the shield. Just sinking his
I mean,
teeth
he
in
is
there.
the biggest meal here.
Grask.
I'm not even practiced to get stabbed pieces. I'm fine with getting hit by whatever it is. I'm sure hefty enough as it is. Or not in the. Okay. I will spend an action to sustain the benediction and increase the size. Get other people
Such
in.
benediction.
Then I will raise my symbol again, and I will attack this frenzied sea devil beside me. Right. Where are my weapons? There they are. No. Natural
Oh.
1. Oh well. done?
Oh, this one. Oh. What a suit. Rush in there. Jump with its teeth at Praxu. Then try again. Trying to get him. Praxu's too quick. Tempest.
Do it. Are you muted?
Yes, I am. Thank you. All right. I hope it lives up to the hype after all been building up here. But yes, it is a 40-foot, a 30-foot diameter cylinder that.
Within
Is there a
120
template here? Why won't it give me a template?
You,
Yeah, it doesn't
It
have
doesn't.
a thing in there.
it does, but that doesn't know.
But yeah, it is. Hang on, I can.
We got template tools.
Yeah, exactly. I was trying to catch.
You, if you do 40
30 is
feet, then
pretty damn huge.
you can move it after you've made it, like move it over.
It's a 30-foot diameter, not radius.
Oh.
So it's 60
Oh,
foot.
oops.
Oh, no, 30 foot diameter, so 15 radius, yeah.
Right. So yeah, it would be that.
That's still pretty damn large.
Yeah. Can I?
Anywhere within
solid.
120 feet. So.
I mean,
Yep.
if you put me in it, you can get all 5 of them in. It's fortitude. I'll be
I can't quite do it
Well, it
without
only
also
lift
getting
enemies,
Braxu.
so.
Just hit all of us. Just put it
Just
on
do
us.
it.
As
It's
long as
not-
you don't choose to
Yeah.
lift us 40 feet in the air, I'm okay with it.
Well,
Yeah,
great.
you don't-
Party friendly.
All
Nice.
creatures,
Okay,
yes.
cool. I did not
No,
catch
it's
that part.
not actually. This is all creatures, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
that's
still-
what.
Yeah,
you can
but
lift any creature up to, so you don't have to lift it the whole way.
It's two
All
two
right.
effects. The 2d6 hits everyone, which I'm fine with. The lift any creature to any height you choose. So you can choose to not lift us,
Yeah.
which
There
I
we
would
go.
appreciate.
Yes, I will lift them 40 feet and my allies 0 feet.
Let's
You're
say
not hitting this one though, right?
It should be in there. Or wait.
this
Nope.
one
Oh,
isn't
it's
in
just
it.
outside.
It moves slightly up.
Just move it
There we
one,
go.
yeah.
Yeah, perfect. All right.
Let me save. My symbol gives me +2.
I've survived one storm. I can survive this one.
I was trying to group them up while no one else was there, and then fling them all.
It's a fall that does the damage, not the bludgeon. So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm very okay with this. This is great.
Yeah.
We have to put on their fear again on those two.
Yes.
And then need their rules too.
Oh boy.
Ooh, that's a
Hey.
crit fail.
There
Not
we
a
go.
failure. Okay.
Yeah. It's not a. Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, scared.
Jesus Christ.
So.
I cannot roll well damage-wise.
Oh, that's fine. I don't need to have that anyway, so.
All right,
this is a
flings
basic
them all
save, yeah?
away.
Basic
Are you
save, right.
serious? Yep.
This guy takes double. This guy takes half. Everyone
And then
else takes
presumably
full.
they all take falling damage as well.
We'll do this
choose to
step by
lift
step.
them up.
All right,
You
so
can choose to lift them up 40 feet, and then they take fall damage, which is half the distance they fall.
Yep.
All right.
And then I will also use the impulse junction for my water gates to move the ones who failed, who were in the water, to shore, so they hit a solid ground instead of partial. I don't know, anything that might
Push it by
soften their
one.
impact. Yeah.
You can move 5
The other
feet.
one can fall on the stairs. Yeah, they all get flung feet, so flung 5, and then I can increase it by another 5 and 10 if they crit failed. So
The
Fly them
water
all
gate
into the
only
most-
targets one creature, though.
but the others, everyone can be flung
One
5
creature.
anyway.
yeah, they can
The-
still
the
be flung
spell
5.
itself-
So yeah,
Spell itself moves
I'll
5,
fling-
and then the water gate.
I'll fling this
one
guy
moves
so that he
something.
lands on the other side of the stairs. Like, there we go.
Move there.
Go.
In the sea thing, and,
And then they all fall
we're
40
gonna
feet.
do damage to the guys who failed. Which everyone but one guy. Takes 20 damage.
Wait, it's fall damage. That's crazy. Okay, there we go. This is paying out more better.
There's no way to
That is a
stop
lot
that,
of fall
really.
damage.
No way to stop it. You have no ledges or anything.
Yep.
Just falling straight down, and you fall prone. You fall and take damage from it.
I hope they had their windows closed in the tower.
As they see Sahagin like launch up next to the windows. Oh
Yeah.
God!
Yeah, Tempest
so,
switches to
you-
like maniacal
hurricane.
laughter.
you tell us what the hurricane looks like, actually.
Yeah, so Tempest, who had been rather silent during this, the exchange there, definitely is like, we need a show of force. This is an opportunity in front of our new allies here. Channeling and calling out, everyone to the west. Thankfully, everyone followed. Landing on that ledge there, the steadfast grapple to zip line up and sort of propped aside the rocks there. Tempest just lets go all of this tension, everything that they're constantly leaving inside, bubbling and roiling in the stomach there. The rage mixed of elements, the rage of elements, one might say. All just spewing out as they just yes, as they just watch all of the Sahagin. Wilhelm screams everywhere as the shores bend to their will temporarily to fling out the lizards from their home terrain. Splattering all over the ground, blood going everywhere. They can see it from the windows. It's glorious.
And deadly.
There we go.
Yeah.
The Sagan's frightened and will attack Tempest.
Yeah, I would imagine. Makes sense.
Wait, were we
With
not
mouth.
supposed to let one of them live, Tempest?
Striking.
Do what you want.
You wanted to put algae on it.
Oh yeah, right. Sorry, I was enjoying the moment too much.
Get clawed.
All right, no, I will defer that. Refuse.
So up here, we'll stab at. Stab at Gabby. Gabby's hitting it with a big thing.
Yeah, whenever we're ambushed by a bunch of people, that's a move I would love to return to.
This one stands up. And it has to move. That's 20, 25. Get here. And
Do
we'll
the skeleton hands do anything?
make it difficult to move.
Oh.
It'll try to bite at grass from behind here.
Yes.
Lunge at the
skeletons
shoulder
are
and plate mail just blocks it.
Difficult.
This one survived all that. He's a guy who didn't really get affected much.
Gonna be the chief of their people now.
Instead, he'll move over here to flank. That's something you do. Try to get the big one with a bite.
Yes. I will shield block.
To make it not hit.
No, it does hit. It just reduces the damage.
I think there's a version of that makes it not hit.
I mean, Sheep's thing, yeah. I will block that damage.
Is that reactive shield where you shield block as a reaction, but you already have your shield raised?
Yep.
Oh, that feat, so good.
And then he follows that up with a claw.
The claw.
That claw.
Oh no, not the claw!
The claw.
Oh
Jesus.
shit, that's a claw, right?
More plate. What's the frenzy? They do get quite mean, but they get much easier to hit because they no longer care about self-preservation. Artemis.
Okay.
You saw a blood tornado toss Hagen everywhere, but there's still quite a few of them.
All right.
So we're bringing assault. Beginning to bleed people.
We will sustain the skeletons and place it here.
What?
Good night.
You know, it's fine. You have saves. It's perfectly fine. It's
Is
reflex.
it friendly?
No.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to hit
Marriage
them.
just changed you.
I'm trying to hit them. I killed them.
My lowest save. Thank you.
It's
Sure.
We found a new team.
I'm sure it's fine.
Here.
Prince Tidewater.
What happens to me then? So I clearly fail.
Don't dump the spell again.
Okay. There you go.
Okay.
22. So both of you fail.
Failed too.
Oh, roll the damage
Take
then.
damage.
6 slashing.
Like,
Watch all of these just crit succeed.
Yeah. Like level 2 or something in the ordinary critic suit.
I don't know. 2 of them failed. These 2.
no, I'm happy. I'm happy to take some damage for stuff, but not all. Now is not the excuse for everyone to toss AoEs on me, please.
Get him!
That's fine. One person can do it, everyone
That's
can.
fine, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't
That's how it
decide.
works.
Sure.
Anything else?
Yes, absolutely. That was just one action. I will target this Sahagin here and this Sahagin here with electric arc. See if I can kill them off. Kabilamo!
Lightning into the mix.
Yes, Storm.
Oh no.
Yes, Storm Singer.
That's pretty good damage. Wow.
Shock them. They both die. Just, one of them not even able to stand up in the sand.
Yes.
Into shreds.
Yeah, that's it.
Baxter. Skeleton's
Right,
clawing
Baxter.
at his feet.
It's going to target.
Oops.
Oh, that guy's near death. I don't care about him. I'm gonna kill the other one. I trust in my attack rolls today. Yeah, I'm just gonna strike him. They are very easy to hit, especially if they're enraged, I've noticed. Yep, okay.
Whack.
Yeah.
It's 30,
Cool.
followed by just about a hit for another 19.
Crack.
And I'm gonna swing around and with my third attack, attack the one on the ground. And miss. Alright.
Abby.
Yes. All right. I will lunge. Sorry. Yes, I can still trip. And try and trip the unharmed one.
Oh, you're doing your reach thing.
Yes.
No.
Almost hit him. Up there on the edge.
There we go.
Following it up with a solid hit. Crack.
Nice. As he trip him, he falls and cracks his head on the.
Tumbles down. Blood in the sand. And this one will stand up. And then he'll probably bite at Artemis.
What? You uncouth knave. Ow.
Going out with a claw.
No.
Rask is bleeding.
Eh.
Surrounded by skeletons and corpses. It's difficult terrain.
Oh. It is as well?
Yeah, it is. The lockdown spell we're supposed to
Grabbing
be.
you.
Not locking us down.
That's
The biggest
why.
part of it. The biggest use of it is the skill.
Trying to make it effective.
See, well, find a different way next time. Let's try and kill this thing.
You probably will.
Looks pretty good.
Great. We'll activate your next from the pirate delegation to moralize this guy over here.
Yes, you're next.
Here, intimidation. Fine enough.
That's enough.
Ah, great.
He's not super brave.
Can't really get to that one up there, so I'll just use my last move to get in. Take my bleed.
There's Tempest.
Is the frightened one next to Grask and Artemis, is that one frenzied currently?
No. You can see a crazy little eye on them if they're frenzied.
Okay. Oh yeah, there we go. I guess I would make this sounds like a recall knowledge check here, but yeah. Here, I'll roll that first and then ask the question. There we go. So Tempest is considering doing the same trick that we did with the whale of throwing the like poison algae thing, but that does require it having a sense that it will like flee if outnumbered and go back into the ocean. Does that seem like realistic for what we know about Sahagins?
Sea devils.
You have no idea.
With
that
no
role.
clue.
She's just absolutely. I mean, you know Sahagin to be fierce, violent. They have no sense of mercy or compassion for anything, and cannot have any compassion. They're sort of they're horrible monsters, I suppose. Your past has taught you to never trust them. If they flee, it's always a false retreat with the intention to draw you into an ambush. And beyond that, they fear their masters more than they would ever fear death.
All right. Seems like it would be unproductive to try that then. So we will spend a second action to kinetic aura. For my one action, I guess I'll just attack this guy next to me. Just punch him. One action, elemental blast, water, crit. All right. Hey, now we're talking.
Pretty good crit damage in that.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm not used to that going well for me. And then I will. Oh, nope, Grask is out of range. I forgot. I used an action already. I'll just attack this guy too with map.
Solid hit.
Yeah. Not bad, not bad.
Freezing him. And there's a bleed.
Yeah. Hey, finally.
Artemis.
Alright, we'll let the skeletons go. They're gone. Bye-bye. Well, is this Mr. Sahagin next to me here?
Sea devil.
Right, right. Well, Mr. Sea Devil, I will try.
Harry out here protecting us all from the Pinkertons.
Yeah. Yes,
That's right.
We salute.
That's right,
yeah.
the Pinkertons. Artemis will try to trip him with his whip, because the whip has the trip feature on it.
The trip whip.
Whip around his leg and try to make him fall over. Ah! Oh, well.
Oh no.
Well, I haven't used it in a while. It's raining a lot. It's a mess.
I believe that means that you fall prone.
Yeah, he's like, aha! And then he whips, and then he slips on the slippery rock, like, oh!
Oh shit!
Yep, and just crashes next
Are you
to
sure
Grask.
that's a performance you want to show off in front of your fiance? She might be watching right now. I want to hero point that.
I can't or have any hero points.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Well.
Hit your tailbone.
Yeah. Ow, my ass.
Oh no.
My ass.
My ass.
I will then, laying down, gravely wounded, reach out a bloodied hand towards the creatures like, you, no. He will cast Nil Darts.
Artemis like, he tripped me! And everyone's like, no, he didn't.
Guys, you're supposed to back me up in front of my wife.
Yeah.
He tripped me. I don't even know who you are.
Baha!
Oh, there we go.
From
He's
below,
about to.
It was
shoot
it was a feint the whole
Yes,
time.
a clever feint!
Yeah.
Aha!
Wing gambit.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
that's right.
You know
That's
he
what we
wants to
call the
stab
keen
you right now.
maneuver.
30 damage because it's a crit. I can't for some reason. Yep. Oh yeah, so Artemis falls over. Oh! And then from below shoots the projectile straight up into his nostrils, like into his brain, blasting out the other side of his skull. And then he gets up and brushes off and says, "Yes, I meant to do that. Clearly." Aha!
It was an impressive feint.
Thank you, Gabby, thank you. I thought it would catch him off guard.
As he like rubs his ass like, oh.
Yeah,
The
ow.
battle, as the battle
Moves
sort of
moves
ends.
very slowly, yes, but towards the boat.
Blue
Ow,
mark right now.
ow,
Yeah.
You see a couple of fins further out in the lagoon, like sort of submerge and swim out to sea. The reinforcement's not interested in whatever this is.
Quick, Master Grask, is the fearsome tide okay?
All dead.
I'll take a look, I guess.
They're all dead. Well,
Maybe
I guess
the
we'll.
ship.
They've got a new crew.
Shit.
Can we see it from here?
You can, and
Take a look
it seems like it's okay. You can sort of see like there's certainly like things swimming around, you know, but none have
Let's
attacked.
Go!
Nor do they seem to, as they seem to sort of submerge at your victory here. This was not the plan. It's not how this was supposed to go for them.
All right.
Then again, it does show you that there's more of them. And they probably just have learned how to not handle you.
Murder!
That's right.
Scabby is
Sea
like,
devils cower at our
chopping,
presence.
chopping the heads off of a couple of kicking them into the water.
Look at the corpses of these ones. It's quite clear that they've been like beaten fairly regularly.
Oh.
They've more scarring and such than even sea devils would usually have.
In investigating the bodies here, are there any information that can be gleaned from it? Like, I don't know, tribal markings or remnants of specific plants that only grow in like one location, something like that? Maybe to narrow them down?
Looking at them, give me like a... I suppose that's like society, really?
Right.
They are... Yeah, you know, a reasonable thing about Sahagins. They don't seem to have any obvious like plants or anything that you can see that would point to their location beyond just things that are in this part of the ocean, which is unspecific enough to not really be helpful at all. They're not like northern Sahagin or something. But local Sahagin. Beyond that, you believe them to be worshippers of Dagon. As you find their various little pieces of religious sort of iconography, you know, like a fish head with another fish head stuffed inside it and stuff like that. They don't wear much, but they certainly have been scarred and sort of.
How does the scarring look?
Yeah, what scarred them? Like, what
Is it
weapon?
like
or...
shark teeth, or is it like a big fist?
I'll give you a medicine if you like.
Yeah.
I can take a look.
I do love the idea of Gabby like starting to like being like, okay, we can brutalize the bodies now, and then I'm like, no.
If Grass is looking, I'll give you an assist.
Alright.
For a +1.
Add 1 to that, man, okay?
All right.
I'll wait with chopping their heads off.
Yeah. When you look at them, it seems like they have been sort of ritualistically scarred. Bloodlettings, presumably in a sacrificial fashion. Perhaps these Sahagin need sacrifices, and in lacking them, they have sort of begun to just sacrifice part of their own bodies, or probably not these themselves who did it, but probably whatever leader they have is quite a religious fanatic in this Dagon faith. So it seems to be religious in nature. And likely inflicted by a sort of a spear, like a stabbing and cutting tools. Beyond that, you believe that it might be Sahagin who did it, given that some of the wounds seem to have been escalating. Like you can sort of see one that's been made first, and then a few more vicious ones just added as the blood frenzy has begun taking over.
Ugh.
And looking at the tactics here, the mass, it's clear that they were trying to now at least that they were trying to get more sacrifices or kidnap people to use for such ends. Which is not unusual for Sahagin, but it's unusual that they are so
Desperate.
so pressed for more. Right. Really.
Why would they
putting
go
everything they have in it.
here if there's an island full of goblins?
Maybe the goblins fight back more fiercely than these islanders.
Well, but surely
Sure,
there are children.
I think even goblin children fight quite difficult.
Well, yes, obviously.
How's exposed a weakness of the fortress, though, that we should think of addressing?
Well, it's not really a problem for the fortress. It's a problem for anyone who's outside the fortress. I mean, they
Right.
already
Like an
basically
ambush
told
state.
us they just are gonna sit up there shooting with crossbows.
Exactly.
That's my
If
point.
they could have gotten inside, they would have. They seem desperate for sacrifices or other things, and goblins might simply not fit what they think their god might be demanding. Too, I don't know. Too goblin-y.
Gabby looks at them. Huh, they're racists, huh? Yeah.
I mean, probably. Who isn't these days?
Yes. I can't believe that lady talked to you like that, actually.
I know.
That was very forward.
It would definitely not have been the first time.
It's like every time
has
he meets
happened.
someone else, we really need to get on top of it, and like before they get to say it, be like, yes, this is the pilot of the ship,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm captain.
She's
I
a
can't move past the
wave
invisible
rider
wall.
Tengu, not a Jinx Tengu. Just
Observe the webbed feet.
Yeah.
Would be funny
Like
if Praxo
can't,
had those like.
Fling, you know.
Would be funny
like
if Praxo
Ryan
had
Up.
Can you
those
help me past the wall?
those big
Thank you.
blue like flipper feet that some birds have.
My mother was a
God.
blue-tit.
Yeah, blue-titted boob.
All right, I'll go push the boat over.
Yes.
These are my seas, not
Well, it
yours.
seems like
Foul devils.
finding more of these are not gonna be hard.
Nothing valuable on them, I assume.
no. These guys seem to be chaff. They were
Yes.
not given much.
Uh,
We'll find the big ones.
I go.
Can I collect the spears?
Sure, crappy Sahagin spears.
Long, long
just,
spears, though. They're long spears. That's
Yeah,
good.
no, I'll just throw them into this
No, no,
house
no.
and like.
No. We bring
Oh,
those back
yeah.
to ship. The crew can use long
crew.
spears. It's excellent. They can
Yeah.
stand on
Yeah.
a ship and poke.
Classic homemade Sahagin spears.
Perfect.
Stick with it. Well,
We need
okay.
to start an armory. That's what we need.
We have an
Gabby,
armory.
Gabby looks at them
Yeah.
like, and she's
need to
like,
stock it then."
imagine now a big ballista shooting spears.
I think that's called a harpoon gun.
There is in
a
Battle
dumb
Cry.
name.
There's a lot of cool new siege weapons.
It's a spear gun.
Yeah,
so
that's
we
much
get-
better.
We get
I like that.
10 crappy Sahagin long spears. Excellent.
Look, I need crafting materials to make my shoddy goblin stuff that only I can use. I believe these count as filth.
I mean, yeah.
It's like basically pieces of bone that have been like lashed together with sinew. and
Yes.
then-
You can make a frame.
Amazing.
But they're jagged and vicious, and stabbing them into people sort of is unpleasant.
We'll take them. It's good for the crew. If the crew have reach weapons, that's not bad at all, actually.
No. Gabby looks disappointed. But what about the spear thrower?
Well, maybe when you build the spear thrower, we can put all these spears into it, like a machine gun.
Yes.
Yeah. But
And put
some
them
of the
on
crew
fire.
don't really have weapons. Like, for example, some of these people, the most recent crewmen don't have any weapons at the moment. So,
Well,
we go.
now
Tuber,
huh.
take a spear.
like old Mug, for example.
Tuber get a long spear. Oh my!
Mug's only way to fight is
Hey.
to throw his mug, which
Yeah.
Gabby knows how to use spear. Tuber could be great at spears. Gabby was thinking.
yeah,
Like
Tuber can actually.
this
throw
tiny
spines.
creature with one of those like urukai pikes, you know, it's just
Yeah.
super long. Oh my!
Don't underestimate the Leshy.
Oh no!
Many
I
people
mean,
have
I was
made
gonna
that
say
mistake.
that's basically what Gabby is, you know, just
Gabby is ripped
Yeah.
though. I don't think
except
Tuber
she's
is very ripped.
fit. Yeah, she's almost
How
as
could you tell?
almost,
Well,
yes.
if I can't
You don't know what's
tell,
hiding under there.
that's an indication. If I can't tell.
Are you saying just because his name is Tuber, he's all starch? That's
No,
not cool.
I'm looking at the picture of him, and he looks a bit bloated.
There's
and,
a lot
uh,
of protein in
saying
potatoes.
He
Just
has
so
a
you know.
sleeper build, is that what you're saying?
Some people say that you could live off
Unless you have
of
that saved
potatoes
on
for
your
a long
computer, I
time.
call bullshit.
he's a
Tranquil just a little bit.
potato leshy. Let's go.
All right, let's go to the
Back to
fever
the ship.
sea.
Back to the tide.
Well, I'd say that went
Yes.
swimmingly.
Mhm.
Gabby looks around for more Saharakan to stab.
Yeah. As we like wade forward, Tempestu's like eyes are the lowest thing above the surface level, like a crocodile. I'm the predator now as we wade into the seas.
The sea shall run
And then just
red.
sinks and little bubbles bloop, 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 pop up.
And you can hear it beneath the waves. They're like,
Yeah.
All right.
sounds oddly like Skeletor. Huh.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. You can return to the ship. The night guard is here and just doing their thing.
Ah.
It's been quiet and calm. They've been ready, of course, in case you should signal something should happen. But yeah. Beyond that, nothing much is.
Most excellent. Most excellent. Well, I think we'll retire for the evening and announce the joyous news of the wedding. A group. I need a wedding cake or something. It's a.
Mr. Arvis, of course, I had this fish-based recipe
Yes. Yes.
for a long time.
It's a crab cake. That's basically the same thing.
A crab cake! We did just find a bunch of big crabs.
Yes. Yes.
It makes sense.
Yes.
Hey, yes.
Customary crab cake. Yes.
Fine tuna mousse.
Ah,
Ugh.
lovely.
All right, Tuber, go retrieve the tool and fairy lights. We have a wedding to dress for.
Yes. Put a little bow tie on Rotgut.
Yes.
Conjure always cries at weddings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not like it's like ugly crying
like
too. It's just
filthy
huge. Yeah. Just
I know. But God sits there. Man
Snot
overboard.
everywhere.
Man overboard.
yeah. Out of a board. Abandon ship. Abandon
No,
ship.
you say, yeah. He's had many a captain, and he knows.
That when he screams "Go away," it's now more pleading.
Oh.
Do we
Yes.
have to be at the wedding?
Yes. Of course. I mean,
Gabby was totally asking the other guys, and then Artemis answers from the other
Yeah,
side.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yes, Gabby, you
The
do.
whole crew abandons
Like,
the
oh.
ship. No one wants to
Yes,
stay
I
back
think we're
here.
assumed to be groomsmen.
Yeah. Who carries the ring?
Yeah.
Oh, do you have a ring?
Yes, the ring.
Yeah, rummaging around in the quartermaster's chest.
Whoa,
Yes, let's see here. There is a ring with
Yeah.
3 gold pieces in it.
Aha!
What?
There we go.
I knew it.
Yeah, you got to give her a nice ring.
Yeah.
She's the kind of lady who will
We'll appreciate that. Yeah.
that will mean something. Yeah.
Yes, of
Don't
course.
know where you found it, but
You had to
Dead
polish it
body.
off.
bear
a bit.
rug and some silver buttons as well.
Yes. So the bear rug is mine. That's for my quarters. I have that in my quarters.
Those are mine, but I put them in there. You can have them. It's fine.
The buttons?
Oh, I can. My
Yeah.
my captain's coat will have silver buttons on it. Yes. Very nice.
We'll just delete them.
No, I'll take them off the coat again when I'm done.
Personal use. Yeah.
I don't have any fancy admiral's coat or uniform or anything.
You only have
do-
Telden costume.
Yeah, I do have Telden costumes. I also do have the
Call them
coat
clowns.
of Mr. Plug. I do have that.
Ugh, no.
Yes.
But
That is not
A
wedding
nice
gown.
coat. It's like
it is a nice
leather
coat, but feels wrong to wear that to my wedding,
Yeah, you think?
So
Have the whip with you too?
maybe Artemis will take Conchabar below deck and see if they can rummage through some of the, if we have any of the old masquerade costumes left. Anything there is
naturally.
useful. Yes.
How do you always feel about a fake mustache?
No, thank you.
Curlier than anyone.
It would be fun to out-curl the sergeant's mustache, of course.
I was gonna say.
Obviously
I
a
think if
fake
the
mustache.
I think if the mustache would have worked, it would have worked by now. You know?
Yeah, it's true. It's true. He has not been able to redefine her life with that mustache. Yes. Get ready. Party, of course. Everyone, brush your hair or something.
We got to clean the deck.
Yes, swabs.
What?
Snap to it.
Yeah.
They said we had to do it in the water, in the tide.
Well, the deck needs to be clean as well.
Well, some people eat cake, others swap the deck.
Yes.
Well, all that said, though,
Yes.
wedding and so forth. What is the next move of the crew? Is it to get wed and then ply the sea?
Yes.
To,
Yes. I think so.
to hunt pirates. or
I am ready to hunt
merchants.
merchants.
across the
And
land.
Sahagin.
the sea.
Well, if we come across them, yeah. But they don't have any plunder.
No, they take plunder.
But they were a reason that there were fewer merchants down here,
They're
right?
cutting into our market, so we have to, we have to take care of that problem. Permanently.
In a permanent fashion.
I mean, maybe.
Yes, certainly the waters have got. I mean, that's no surprise, right? You've noticed that there's been more
The waters everywhere has
wicked
gotten...
sea monsters and such lately. It's not really been anyone's.
Personally, I love killing Dugon worshippers. There's only one queen of the sea. Oh, two.
Is we could scout for them, I suppose. Gabby and Tempest can move effortlessly underwater for as long as they want. You could go scout for them.
I can also hold 2 exploration actions while on water. So
I am worried though that even if we find them, like if they have a large underwater lair, we might not be able to get to it in a good way. Like if it's far away underwater, we don't really have the equipment or the spells yet to really take care of it.
Yeah, sure, but it's something we could come back to later.
Should take a
unless they move.
detour to recover the apparatus of the crab.
Yes, the apparatus of the crab.
A story for a
Yes.
different time. If we can get a mechanical underwater crab submergible, yes, of course. But not there quite yet, right? In lieu of
Maybe looks to
knowing,
Artemis. Is you need to start like getting fit.
my lithe and supple form is what the ladies want.
I'm just saying, Grass doesn't have any trouble swimming.
But he has trouble getting ladies. While I'm about to get married, I see the benefits.
If I so chose, I could.
Of course, Grass. Of course.
Gabby just blinks at Artemis like, what is he? What? Choosing weakness? What? This is. Gabby will mumble to herself, I bet you could get more ladies with abs.
Then boyish looks.
Maybe not old ladies.
And a voice like an angel. Yes.
You always want a wife who sort of squeezes your cheek. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, let's get away from here, please.
It's
You know, I really disliked Hinson, but like, oh boy.
Regarding our underwater troubles, there might be a fairly reasonable solution to it, which is rolls of water breathing, which I could craft. It is a second rank spell if we go for the lowest rank. Level 3 item, 12 gold pieces per scroll. And each scroll could target 5 of us.
I'm also happy to cast the spell.
Yeah, I thought Grask had it. Right?
Yeah, I think that's it. Like, the problem is swimming, not like the breathing.
Yeah.
I also can heighten it to 3rd level, which will make it 8 hours. So.
Yeah, that solves that then. So we just need to, I don't know, pull Artemis behind us? Is that the issue?
I'm just saying, if he did some pull-ups, you know.
The main issue right now is we don't know where to go.
Yeah.
That's my point. And,
yeah, but
and in lieu of not knowing where to go,
well,
we can try to find out, or we
seems-
sail the seas.
Yeah, let's sail the seas. We need to get plunder, and where we see them, we make a point of playing whack-a-mole and sending them back into the depths where they came from. The surface is ours. You know?
Yes.
At least for now, to start.
I just want to be prepared if we should happen across where they are. We don't want to have to leave for another week and then come back.
No.
It sounds like we already are.
I am perfectly happy to have Tempest and Gabby in shark form scout for us under the seas. Maybe you can find where they went. And if you can, and if it is a place that we can reach, and we judge it feasible, and is not like a Sahagin doom city of some kind, then we can do something about it.
So cool, though.
Yes.
We could take a darkness
But
to city.
Think of the legend of it.
We're not like equipped to storm where I live quite yet, I think. But if you want to spend some time doing that, I'm perfectly happy doing so. I want to get rid of them too. It's just we need to find out where they are first.
Yep.
I'm sure we'll see
We're
them
all on the
again.
same page.
I still think you want at least a few, like 1 or 2 of those scrolls, so Grask can use combat spells with his slots instead.
I'm happy to hold 1 in 3rd rank, because honestly, I don't get enough time to cast those spells anyway.
Okay, yeah, 1 of 3rd rank would cover us for certain.
Yeah, I'm holding that there permanently. Don't worry about it.
It's not a bad idea to have one. Like, I don't know, if we get like dispel magics down there. Like, having a scroll as a backup is never a bad thing. It'll come up at some point.
One. Yeah, for sure.
I'm just gonna make one for myself. How about that?
Yeah.
There you go.
Sounds good.
I was about to say,
If I ever find the time while piloting the ship.
Sounds good.
Yeah, well, for the day, there's still no still a wind, so.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which,
Staying
what is
here.
the weather tomorrow? Let's find
What's the tomorrow? Huh? Let's see. Tomorrow is you both agree, a strong south wind. Still terrible rain.
Excellent. That's where we want to go.
South is okay. We just can't go back home.
Yeah. Not planning on it yet.
Back to Boneback Isle.
Yeah.
How's the visibility going to be? Like, can we actually catch things during a strong rain?
You can, though visibility is reduced, and there's a penalty to like shooting things.
Well, the plan is to lay in wait
stay
close
in
by
box.
and look for signals, right? Because now, with the tower
We have-
working with us, we have a good lookout, so we can sort of lurk nearby here.
So I suppose, is the plan then to take downtime until we see a target?
That would generally be a way to do it, yeah. As it goes. Though, of course, there might be the wedding first, but depends on how you are. The ceremony itself will not be a long thing. It's you stand to your midriff in the seawater, basically. Take each other's hands. You take that piece of cloth with the Bismarck symbol between your hands, and you basically swear an oath to Bismara that you are now married in her sight, and that your plunder shall be shared, and your bounties shall be common, and you shall be his crew while this bond lasts.
Yes, sounds great.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
the ship can sail further into the lagoon, which is not that far away from the tower. Actually, the lagoon here is pretty heavy, and although it can be a little difficult for a heavy ship to leave in low tide, given that the sort of, what do you call that, like the narrow part of the lagoon before getting into the middle here is a bit shallower. It does shelter the ship pretty much from any like storms or something that would come along. The little bluffs of the islands are protecting it from the worst of the wind and the waves. A fairly good place to lay a ship and wait out bad weather, certainly.
Good for us too.
Yeah. Though, of course, the ideal situation would be there's about room for like 2 ships in here too. So, but ideally, if you want to wait for a ship to come and ambush, you would want to do that. So further out the Goblin Isles,
Of course.
where you can probably hide and be ready for them when they come past. To jump them easily. Here it would take a little while to maneuver out of the lagoon and then sort of follow them over the open water where they would see you. The idea is to get close enough that they won't manage to run, basically.
Okay.
Given the southern wind, it is going to be slow for people moving north.
Yes.
It's always rough when you sail across the Fever Sea and you don't keep track of the weather.
Mm-hmm.
Just get stuck in the middle.
I was gonna say, what are you gonna do once you're out there?
All right. And you're sure you want to go through with this, Onomus?
Yes.
Marry.
I think I shall marry the fair lady. She seems to know what she wants. She can take care of herself and her own people, clearly, and is not a damsel in distress that would need saving, presumably, which is fine.
She certainly doesn't suggest so. That she would need saving.
Artemis has taken a liking to her. She seems interesting in a way that he hasn't necessarily encountered too much before. And curious to see where this leads. It's only for a year. If it doesn't work out, then so be it.
Yeah. Then you will be wed upon the next day.
Yes.
And probably stay the night in the tower.
Yes.
Before returning.
I mean, yes. Needed to consummate the marriage.
Yeah. Getting to meet the people. There is about 8 guards in here.
Yes.
who sort of have schedules. Actually, 10 guards, yeah, plus the captain. There is an old couple living here too, Smith and his wife, who's actually used to be a teacher, as it comes down, but now mostly does like cooking and household chores, and has taught their nephew, Mardis, the boy, who turns out has a bit of a reputation, a bit of a bored bully sort of a type character.
He's up for.
Everyone agrees that might be good to get him some discipline.
Yeah, he's in for it for sure on the fearsome tide.
And you will take him as a cabin boy. Huh?
That's the idea, but he will spend some time on the crew as a swab first, because he needs to learn the ship, and he needs to learn how a ship works, and he needs to get some exercise, and just generally do a little bit of rough and tumble before he can be entrusted on waiting on Artemis.
Yeah, he is big for his age, most certainly. Not fat, but just a big boy.
Yeah.
And yeah, certainly fortitude is his strongest.
Certainly. That's good. Need to be fortuitous at sea.
Yes. But,
I did not need a recall knowledge to suss that one out.
Look at the likes of Conjubar and smile, beady little eyes, thinking of the things he could do to have fun.
Oh, if he tries anything, there will be whippings.
I was gonna say he does not want to mess with the halflings on the ship either.
No. No, don't.
Yeah, it reminds you a little bit of a Fibs that used to be in Harrigan ship, but a much younger version.
Ah, shit starter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, I figured.
There are people here who will punch him in the face if he tries something.
Or somewhere else painful.
Yes.
Yes, but of course, first step is always going to be to find someone who can treat him nice and be shelter, so that when he does something bad, they will protect him. So that's you can swap the deck though. He seems no stranger to hard work, though he doesn't enjoy it. And he's also a boy of few words. So you tell him to go do something, and he just grunts a little bit, and goes to do it. A little bit of an attitude, you know.
He will be under the careful administrations of Ratsberger in the beginning here.
Yeah, boys learn best with pain. It's, not that I enjoy it, really. I would rather not, but. Being too soft now leads to immense issues later on.
Gabby nods vehemently. Yes.
Well, the thing is, you know, a pirate ship is not a nice place necessarily. You can't just lounge here, you know.
He reminds Gabby of multiple, like the goblins Gabby has known.
I have no. Are they alive anymore? No.
Probably not.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, he's Gabby's senior, so.
He's not.
In age, probably.
Because he ages so slowly. Because he's an unsuperior race.
Wow.
Oh.
Whose race is now?
Just saying, who can see in the dark? I mean,
Goblin supremacy.
Mm-hmm.
that's right. Green screen supremacy.
All right. Yeah. I think with that, we'll call that good. You all can add 150 XP for peacefully making an alliance with Tidewater Rock.
Okay.
Rather than assaulting it. There's another option.
What does that put us at then?
688, 150, you said?
Yeah, I'm at 688.
Yep.
And next time, we will begin to mess with some ship stuff then.
Yeah.
I should begin to look, and Taiwan Rock certainly is the ideal place to get a picking of what ships are out there.
We'll hand over a copy of our flag as well, or like give them instructions to sew a flag.
Yes, yes, and what is that exactly?
So I think the suggestion, I liked Eric's suggestion of a harp with red strings. But I think I would like to do a two-fielder. So on the black flag, on the left half is a skull, skull and crossbones, like classic, and then on the right one is a harp in white with red strings, like two symbols,
like a bone harp made of a broken man.
Yes, symbolizing all the hardships we've had.
Oh. All right, yeah, that you can do. In fact, the lady, the woman who raised this boy, will offer to sew it for you because she's a seamstress as well, so she can help to make the pattern.
Does Lady Smythe like the ring?
Yeah, she'll appreciate it. Put it on her finger with the others, and yeah.
Does she have a ring for Artemis? Symbol of our incredible union.
No, I should say I have something better for you.
Oh my.
In the morning after the night, he'll learn that she meant what she said. There is a little bit of, as you say, when you come back with your plunder, leave it here, and then when you sail to Blood Cove or another place to sell it, you can bring some of the plunder that's already been stashed here. After all, because the pirates leave the plunder here when they fail and don't come back, we keep it.
Of course.
Yeah. There's 2 points of plunder laying in Taiwan Rock.
Okay.
Which if you follow the tradition of picking up plunder and then deposited it into the rock, then they will also let you take the ones that are there.
Okay.
As
2 points of plunder.
Yes, in the rock.
Okay.
We'll grab that if you follow the tradition.
Yeah, basically the first.
Not
plunder
following
we
it
bring
would mean
back,
keeping
we
it
get
on the ship,
3.
right? But it means returning to the rock pretty often here at the beginning to deposit what plunder you capture.
Makes sense.
And if you die, then they keep it, which is their sort of part of that bargain.
Fair. I mean, if that's the case, I'm dead, so I don't really care.
Yeah. It usually works out that way. Yeah, that's pirate booty. So.
Yes.
Good. I hope you look forward to ship-to-ship interaction.
Yes. Yeah.
Next time.
I'll be curious. Do boarding action.
The hex rules for how to move and such.
Very exciting.
Yeah. The next time we'll get into some of that. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll go from here.
Alright, in that case, that'll be the end of the stream. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next week with piratey things.